Welcome to the GRG podcast, the place for all your gaming news, plus hot topics of the week. Also remember to follow us on Twitter at KMega4.
It's just the two of us. Turn the light now, just the two of us. Like how you always whisper in my ear. Your breath like ghosts that disappear. Hold me close, hold me close, hold me tight now. Need you, I want you, must feel so right now. Like how your hands fill me up and down. Like how your touch send me off the ground.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He never tripped on himself?
No, he was so fast.
Well, he lost his
bro.
shoes plenty of time.
Yeah, he was so fast, bro. He was Michael Vickish. Like he was so freak. His abilities were so freakish. Ladies and gentlemen, as you were hearing, I wanted you to hear them supporting Madden. You know what I'm saying? Because they were talking all this trash.
Who you lying?
We were talking about college, so you lying like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry,
GRG
but
we still fighting
Listen to
2K
these-
football again,
Listen
man.
to these sap suckers in here over here.
man,
now,
listen. In the
behind
words
the
of Dirt, you
scenes, capping
POS.
for that Madden.
You
But now
POS.
here they go. But they're gonna change up now since they know they live, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we
No,
got
no. Everybody out here know I
we
tell
got
the
Sir
truth.
X-Man
so thank
saying
you.
that Madden 98 was the best Madden. It was
Yeah,
like-
98. You're not
98.
talking about 2005.
Madden
though, man.
98 was the shit.
Madden 98, Madden 2003,
shit.
Madden 2005. It's
No,
NCAA
2K.
14.
2K 2005, bro. Get your
Okay.
facts straight.
2K 2005.
Oh,
But
Lord.
for anybody out there, I am not saying that 2K was not a fan. I was always capping for it. Dirt was just explaining the same thing that I had to go through when I was over here when I was capping hard for
Oh shit!
2K
K got my
Sports.
gameplay up there already, my
Yeah,
man.
bro, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
When
Hey yo,
somebody gets
Xbox, you
gameplay
see
up,
this? This how
yeah.
you get gameplay up here, you little bastard.
Yeah, Xbox. That's exactly how you do it. You put gameplay up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We over here. We're still on that Madden 2K debate. I love 2K football. I hope 2K football comes in so they can challenge, man. But man, come on, man. You got to give man this props. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here.
Is this No Mercy?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I had to take it back, bro.
That's what I used to play some wrestling games.
That's the GOAT right there. No mercy.
I do have that the newest wrestling game. Yeah, and it was really fun. But of course, I just got caught up with other stuff. So I'm gonna have to play that. I plan on streaming after the show tonight. So I don't know if you're down for playing whatever. I was thinking about Avengers or whatever. I don't care.
I'm down, bro. Let's do Avengers. It don't matter to me.
Hey,
but because K, shit, we got new people started today at the job, so they let me off early. I'm like, all right,
let's go. Anyway, all right, man, let's go ahead and do this, man. Because we do got a guest here. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna have a second one, but he said he could probably come later. He didn't know about his schedule, so we was gonna have a little bleed green up in here. You know what I'm saying? See how that was. But we do got the man, Mega, the myth, the legend.
Hold on,
yeah,
Mega. Pause for a second. The chat saying your mic is say Mega is too low. Turn your mic up.
Oh, you know what it is? Yep. There we go. Well, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me now? What's happening?
I'm watching the chat, so I'll keep you posted.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, JT Gaming said, I can't even watch K Mega video. He keeps them so low.
Damn. Well, you can't watch it. Get your ass out of here.
Whoa. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
It ain't that bad. I mean, if it's bad, then it's bad. But whatever. You can't be saying like, well, I can't watch the show because this, that. Come on, man. I just let other people talk and my mic is tripping. I do go through that every once in a while when my mic is this and that, whatever. But hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. I'm looking at different things at one time. So let me go ahead.
Continue the intros, bro.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me better? Hold on.
I can hear you. I'm looking at the chat, so I'll let you know when they say something.
I just let other people talk. Oh no, I can hear myself. Yeah, I heard myself. Yeah, okay. All right,
for sure.
All right. So our
intros.
Yeah, I know, messy. But let's start with the intros. Ladies and gentlemen, man, this person, you must be living under a rock. Oh my God, Sir X, man, so messy. You must be living under a rock if you haven't checked out this man's podcast, man. They are doing big things at, you know what I'm saying, at We Bleed Games. You know what I'm saying? We Bleed Green. Why did I say games? My God. We Bleed Green.
Let's go.
And man, this is the man, the top honcho over there, man. I was hoping that Hyperfang would be in here too, but maybe we'll come a little bit later. But man, what's going on with you, Griggity, man? Appreciate you coming on through, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's glad to have you back. I know that you said that you was going to be a little nice, but man, I think I'm gonna keep poking the bear, man. I'm gonna let that that WBG nice, come out of you a little bit, man. So how you doing, brother, on this Friday night?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Thanks for inviting me. Hey, yo, I want to give K-Mega props right now. Let me tell you guys something. If you listen to my channel, I've always told the story about when I found this community, how Xbox was being destroyed, and there was only a handful of pro Xbox YouTubers out here, and some of those guys flipped to the other side. We're not going to say any names. But we had guys like K-Mega, SBot 448, some other guys in the community that stayed consistent, even when Xbox, they didn't give us a lot of ammunition to talk trash back to these guys. They were still out there fighting a good fight. So I want to give props to guys like K-Mega because he was one of the guys I found in this community. And SBot 448, some of the other guys out here. So shout out to K-Mega and thanks for having me on GRG, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, man. It is so wonderful.
I never forget. what happened last generation. I never forget.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. You do that every time, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless you for that, man. I do appreciate that. But man, and I know that you don't consider yourself as one of the newer upper comers or whatever, because you've been established here for a while, and you go way back to when I was on BGST back in the days and shit like that. So but no, man, I mean, I still think that you're one of the forefronts of there, the Iron Lord podcast, your podcast. Of course, you got Boom doing what he's doing. You got others out there. RDX is out there doing their thing. I mean, even on the other, you know what I'm saying, here on the opposite side of me, that starts their show at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their 100th episode, Fun Speculation, and doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I mean, it was because of you guys that is now starting to turn up, do the things that you're doing, and I understand that the younger guys under you, like, you know, Beast and University and all them other guys like that, they really get up under the PlayStation guys' skin. But man, I mean, it's what you and the Iron Lords and what y'all do, you people been doing, man, and what y'all been representing, and y'all keep it classy. And you know what I'm saying, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I mean, when I'm listening to some of these spaces, they get too wild. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be about that, but man, brother, you have always kept your poise, and you've always done what you've done, and had fun doing it. That's what the one thing, if regardless of whatever side that you represent, that's your favorite console or platform or whatever, you guys always have fun, and you make people laugh and enjoy it. And that's something that I've always been trying to do with GRG, is do the same thing. And I mean, I just can't say enough about what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'll be watching on the wings. A lot of times I listen late. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I'm always supporting, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that just wanted to let you know that. And I thank you so much, man, for those kind words, man. Every time you come on here, man, you do the same thing, brother. But
Hey, listen,
I do
brother,
appreciate
I
it, man.
always say I never forget the people, because I was just the guy in the chat. I was a guy in the chat listening to BGST, listening to these pro Xbox YouTubers, because it just wasn't that many back then. It was just the Xbox hate. So I would never forget when I started my own channel back in 2017, you know, the super small YouTuber. I was just, you know, being pro Xbox, and it was difficult, but I appreciate guys like you that was out here fighting a good fight, man. Fighting the fight, you know, and like we was getting our legs beat in, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We was getting our legs beat in, but you guys, you know, you guys was determined doing your thing, and I never forget, man. I always appreciate you guys.
Oh man, there's no doubt, man. We definitely had to take our Toby moments.
hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So we can get some Xbox liberation up in this piece, but you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
perfect times.
Who pulling out the X-Men versus Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn?
That's our boy. That's our boy Yobi. That's our boy Yobi. Hey man,
Yobi, you got a Saturn too, man?
No, I got the modded OG Xbox I got off eBay during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the original disc on the Saturn, so that's what I thought you was running.
No.
So, anyway, but man, thank you, Dirt. I really do appreciate it, brother. But let's keep it moving, man. Dragonheart Yobi is back second week. You know what I'm saying? He sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He might not be eating good, but he is back. He's here. You know what I'm saying? Because that man ain't.
Bro, I'm tired of your shit, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, man. I mean, damn. I don't even know what you eat, man. Like,
bro,
I mean,
you said I'm not eating good because I'm vegan. Like, wait, hold on. Let me tell you what's fucked
do
up.
Vegans eat good? I just don't know.
Wait,
do
listen,
they want to eat?
Wait, listen. Let me tell you what's fucked up about K. Right? I have health issues like a year or two ago, so I went vegan. And K Baker said a couple weeks ago, he's like, you know what, bro? I love you. You're my little brother. I love you to death, but I don't believe in you. He basically said he don't believe that I can stay vegan like for life. Like, that's fucked up.
I just don't, man. Like, man, don't you walk by and smell bacon? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean that. Like, I mean,
work in a restaurant. I smell that shit every day,
bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, like, don't you when you smell bacon? Like, that is the most. That's like, you know, when you pitch, well, like, see, and this is gonna like Joe Fat Mega, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you smell bacon, right? Like, you just had this thinking, like, man, if it was shaped like a woman, boy, that would be the finest woman in the room.
This guy, bro.
Man, bacon is like that's the nectar from the gods.
Bacon is delicious.
So you cannot eat bacon.
I don't.
You would not eat bacon.
If it's vegan bacon, yes, I can eat vegan bacon.
They got vegan bacon.
Yes.
Oh,
bro, you should gotta do your research. Any food that's in this world that's not vegan can be made into a vegan dish. It's easy. Right, so again, this is your boy Yobi, Mr. Beast Love Lightning Sarah Dragonheart Yobi. Can't make it. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, no doubt. Always.
Let's get it popping, man. We're just here to speak games, just have passionate conversation. You know how we do, bro. Let's go.
know how we do. Also, man, birthday man today, man. Happy birthday, man. I'm glad you still stopped through.
The beacon of destruction.
Yeah, man. He's still gonna be messy. He's gonna say something out of line, out of topic, and I'm gonna have to check his old ass. But man, I don't know. How old are you,
Old ass.
man?
You the oldest one in here. Shut up.
No, Sir X-Man is.
Damn.
Sir X-Man is. So get that right. That's the elder statesman in here. You treat his old ass with respect, except for me, because I'm next to his age. I'm not next to his age,
man
but
can
I'm
eat his
next
own
line.
ass up all I care.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
You keep losing all that goddamn weight. I won't even see you when you walk by. Shit.
Oh shit.
Anyway, Ham Solo, how you doing, brother, man? What's going on? How old are you today, man? What's you know what I'm saying? What are you
21.
like? That bullshit. And not with that nappy ass
33.
beard. You know what I'm saying? Not with that nappy ass beard. He you know what I'm saying? He gotta be in his 30s. You know what I'm saying?
He's 33. I'm 34, bro. You good? I just turned
Damn,
35
you
last month.
34? I didn't know you was that old, Yobi.
I ain't. Oh, I'm still. I still look like 21. So shut up.
Okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? So
Still
yeah,
feel like
but
I'm 21 too. Let's go.
33, man. That's a
Yeah,
Young-
Yobi still gets
Congratulations.
carded. He still gets carded.
Never that.
33. Young punks.
I know, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I forget Dirt's around my age. Yeah, me and Dirt.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
45.
Okay, yeah.
Derek,
So
you don't look 45, man.
yeah.
I'll
be
I'm about to be 46 next month.
see, and I'll
Man,
be
you on the 25. Stop lying.
and I'll be 47 this month. So on the 25th.
Nice.
So
Oh,
yeah.
you damn youngsters around me.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
But
This
but
guy.
him, but you know what I'm saying? This is your moment right here, man. Tell everybody what you've been doing, man. What's going on with you, man? Happy birthday for sure. You know what I'm saying? How you been?
So as of today, went and got some new games for the birthday. Just got done playing some Dave Mirra BMX on my Dreamcast
Classic.
for a little while.
Dreamcast. Great
Miss
comment.
Oh,
that
yeah.
damn system, bro.
The last few days, I've been messing around with my Mega Drive.
Said Mega Drive.
Yeah. So I've been playing like some weird ass games. Like one of them is like a Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game, kind of like I don't know, just in the same style as like a 2D fighter, just 2D fighter.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that was like a story version, and then there's another 2D fighting Dragon Ball Z game that I was playing. And this is all off of the Sega that I was playing. The Genesis, and that was pretty fun. I've also been messing around with Wildlands on the PC since it dropped in Game Pass. I own it on my Xbox already, but I mean, I wanted to see how nice that game could look. So I downloaded it on my PC, and yeah, that shit's beautiful. That's a fantastic game.
Is that crossplay on Xbox or PC?
See, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Sure.
It's
sir.
cross.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Not Don, but Predator checked it out yesterday, and he said yes, it is crossplay.
Ooh, if that's crossplay.
Bro,
That's
he got
we need to get through that because I never beat Wildlands.
He got his
I'll
cloud
start all
save and everything from when he was on the Xbox.
I'll
So,
start
yeah.
it all over. I was sitting there talking that with Don. Yobi, I think you was in there when we was talking about that the other night.
What's that?
Well, I was talking about Wildlands. Like I want to get back into Wildlands because I never beat it.
Oh,
I
yes,
only beat
yes.
Breakout. So or what is the last, which I enjoyed.
Was it Breakpoint?
Breakpoint. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, so I've been playing that in NBA 2K22 at night with my boy. I've been playing a lot of different stuff, man. I can't even really keep up like with because as soon as I turn something off, I'm turning something else on. Like just a moment ago, I think I was talking about, or maybe that was on another podcast earlier today. But yeah, it was on a different podcast. I've been playing some of my NCAA 06 Race for the Heisman.
Right.
Not Dynasty, but Race for the Heisman, I guess. Where you create a character and do all that stuff. You got your own dorm room and shit like that. And speaking of that, I cannot wait for the new NCAA game to come out to see what they do.
Yes.
I'm really interesting down the line in the next few years with all of these, paid athletes and stuff like that, how that's gonna, like, if that's gonna, go into the games or anything like that, kind of interesting.
And shout out to JT Gamer. I didn't know that you were 32. Boy, brother. And J Mo, I hope J Mo Money. I hope that I lowered their sound. Like hopefully I raised up my sound and I lowered the sound for the panel. So hopefully it's all right. No trip. And I got to big shout out to my main man Sleepy Goblin. 2D, man. You know, there's been a lot of people that's come through here and has still been a supporter. Soren as well, you know what I'm saying? But Sleepy Goblin is all the time, man, is here. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. And kudos to the people that come and show support. What's going on with you, Dark Lord? You know what I'm saying? Welcome.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But man, praise you, Sleepy Goblin, man, and all the support, man. And like I said, everybody else, man, I'm just in my feelings of just being so happy because I'm starting to make these moves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to get this channel rolling, man.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, no, you don't give up. I do it for the love, but you know what I'm saying? But you still sometimes you look at those numbers like, God damn it, what? But you know what I'm saying? But
as long as you have fun, bro.
No, I always have fun.
It shouldn't matter at the moment, bro.
Yeah, before I go to Sir X Man, let me go ahead and read these super chats from this man.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know why he does this, why he sit there and give out super chats when he when he's on the panel, but you know what I'm saying? I mean,
because
shit,
he loves you.
Man, I don't want that.
Don't do that.
Sorry, man. He says 2K5 football is the greatest. K Mega, come on, man, stop it. And he says, "Buy American Xbox." Oh my God! So we're going to hear this from Sir X Man tonight. He's going to get onto his pro American, you know what I'm saying, boomer stance. No. Well, yeah, you're here. You're not in the chat, so. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he'll get it. But anyway,
did I hear pro American?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
I am a real American.
Oh my God.
Fight for every man.
What I said, he read that shit all wrong. I said buy American Xbox, baby. That's what I said.
You said about American Xbox,
you said
baby.
pro. You said pro.
No.
Xbox.
Oh,
yeah, you did.
My bad. But
you was being country again.
I was sorry. I ain't even drinking. I'm just drinking
water
with lemon.
Motivate, aka his greatness,
aka spitting facts in the chat right now.
Oh
yes,
man,
sir. About 2K5, that's the GOAT.
Okay, listen, hustle, motivate. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to get you back
Thank
on.
you.
Wait.
See.
Before you say hustle, you gotta say his greatness.
What? The PlayStation dude, I ain't gonna go that far. I'm gonna
dude,
show
everybody
his greatness, goddamn it.
He's a PlayStation dude. I ain't going that far. I think him, Agent, and quite a few other PlayStation people are pretty damn solid. But I ain't gonna say greatness behind anything. You got me.
There's too many people behind this game, dude. You losing by at least 95%, bro.
Hey, listen,
come
on, man. Look at that gameplay. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Let's go.
I got the 360 in the fun room. I'll put that shit in my game room.
Right here,
we can go ahead and do that. We can do that for fighting.
Hey, is the service still online or what?
Yeah, the service is still online. Yeah.
Word. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Hustle and Motivate, man, that's my dude right there. Him. You know
unless you're on PS3.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of PlayStation dudes, you know what I'm saying?
I think they cut down a lot of servers on
PS3. I got a lot of love and respect for a lot of those guys out there that don't be on, even some of them that trolls and try to get a little messy, but you know what it is around here. You know Xbox is the best box. But I appreciate you coming on through. But Sir X Man, go ahead, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm being rude. You know what I'm saying? The elder statesman, man coming back from extensive, crazy, massive surgery, you know what I'm saying? Still want to come here and talk about these games, man. Much respect to you. You know what I'm saying?
But man, before you start, don't mean to cut you off. Let's give a shout out to 108 Dragons TV. He just got out of surgery himself, and he said he's feeling fine.
What up with you, Paulie? Yeah. That's good deal. Good deal. I told him one of these days.
My thoughts are with you, Lemon, man. My thoughts are with you, bro.
Yeah, I told him one of them days that one of them big ass corn gonna pop on that damn big ass fat foot of his. I told him.
What happened was he was walking and he stepped off the curb and the shit his shin broke. They're sharing bros and stuff,
he-
so
God
they gotta put a lot in.
damn.
he used to make fun of me about that. You the horn, water buffalo. And then when I hurt my back, he was clowning my ass. So you get a little bit of that 108, man. We wish you well. You know what I'm saying? Love you, brother, man. Hope you have a speedy recovery. But brother, you know what I'm saying? That big ass bunion, I told you. You're gonna hit that big ass corn on that big ass foot of yours. I said one day it's gonna fuck you up while you making fun of my back. I said, okay, and my knee. Because when I went to E3, I had surgery on my knee. And then he was over here talking about, look at you. But anyway.
Yeah, but go ahead,
X-Man.
man.
Go ahead, Sir X-Man.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm just here hanging out, talking games. That's pretty much all. And I'll be 57 in 2.5 weeks.
I thought you was 87. Damn.
I know
That's funny.
goddamn
You know what? I'm
80
tired of this,
something.
man.
Mother.
80s.
All right, let's get to it, man. We
Jesus
going too
Christ,
far, man.
that's just wrong.
How's that wrong, man? I'm just over here.
You talking about
After
it's
that,
wrong,
after
but
that
hold
surgery,
up,
I'd
hold
be
up, hold up,
dead, bro.
hold up. You said it's wrong, but hey, listen, we not you. You got new mods on on your games on your PC. So you know.
You got those three
Huh?
screens. You got those three screens.
But I
That's
don't
good.
mod anything. Everything I buy is free.
Shit. But boy, you
I
got
don't
naked
mod.
mods on your games. It's okay though.
I know. I don't have that shit on my PC.
Oh my God. Okay. All right,
Go
let's get
ahead,
it
Kay.
rolling. Let's get it rolling. Let's start off first. We'll start off a little light talking about Xbox Game Pass Family Plan.
Mhm.
There was some it's out right now and only in 2 countries, I think in Ireland
That's the
and
phase beta.
yeah, it's the beta. And so it's Ireland and somewhere else. And right now, there's really, people aren't getting any there's no feedback or anything. It's just testing it out. It's up to 4 people can share up to 4 people into their family. So the one stipulation is that it has to be within that country. So so I can't go to Loke and say, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? What games you got out there in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and let's do some things. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it in the United States. So you got to keep it within your country so far. But it is 4 different people. So that is definitely kind of like what Netflix used to do before they changed up, and a lot of people got upset about it. So I got to go to the guest, man. It's right up here. Dirt, man. What do you think? How effective will this be once this get out in the wild? Will this increase Game Pass users by leaps and bounds, or will it just give it a little uptick?
How effective would it be? Oh, let me tell you something, brother. Listen, I have Netflix Family Plan, Spotify Family Plan. My daughters aren't really gamers, besides my oldest girl, and she doesn't live with me. But if they were, I would have that family plan ASAP. Listen, brother, this is more proof of how Xbox is doing great things this generation. Up to 4 people can use your Xbox Game Pass for $25 a month. Just imagine when everything gets to rolling out. Just imagine when Activision Blizzard is official. Just imagine when all Call of Duties is on the Xbox Game Pass, past and future Call of Duties. It's going to be incredible. Right. Bro, I mean, when people sit here and say, oh, man, I buy my games. I don't give a damn what y'all. I buy my games. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I said this on my boy Sean 786 podcast earlier. I always use the analogy of when you go buy a TV and it's on sale, do you say, you know what? No, don't give me the sale price. I want to pay full price, because I want to support the TV manufacturers. You don't say no stupid shit like that. You don't go to Burger King and like see a Whopper on sale and say, no, I want to pay full price. I want to support Burger King. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And at the end of the day, what Xbox Game Pass is doing is benefiting me. It's benefiting my wallet. It's benefiting my family to be able to save money playing doing my favorite thing, my favorite hobby, which is playing video games, bro. Ever since Xbox Game Pass has come into the picture, well, I would say a few years after it came into the picture, I've been saving money. I don't know about you guys, but I've been saving money, and a family plan is going to save so many people money, bro. Like those with little small kids that love to play video games. Bro, come on, man. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta save money, so he's going to be very effective. To answer your initial question, it's going to be very effective, and it's going to be huge, brother. Especially when that library of games just continue to get better and better and better. No competition. I know people scared of it already as it is.
Oh man, we'll definitely talk about that here a little bit later. But
Hey, K, do you mind if I read the super chat?
yeah, go ahead, bro.
I shout out to DJ Berto Doss for the super chat. He says, "Dirt is older than dirt." Since y'all talking age, that's fucked up.
How dare you, sir? Apologize right now.
Oh my
How
god.
dare you?
Oh damn, yeah, dirt older than dirt. So damn, I don't even want to know how you think about me because I'm older than dirt by at least a year and a half.
Apologize, DJ Berto.
Yeah,
Right
Berto,
now.
show some respect to your elders, except for
Show
Sir
some
X-Man.
respect.
Yeah, so to your mid age elders, the old elders
Oh,
like Sir X-Man don't
Wait, hold on. Ash
what?
Corvus say I don't need to choose between my best friend and son anymore. Oh shit.
What? God, you know what? I mean, when you saving money like that,
Maybe he's talking about Game Pass, right? He's
yeah,
about
he's talking about
yeah, I
Game
think
Pass.
he
Yeah,
is.
he's talking about he
That's
ain't got to say
hilarious,
between his
though.
best friend and his son anymore. So, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, but yeah, no, that's a fantastic point, man. What about you, Yobi? What do you think about this, man? I mean, how substantial could this get for Microsoft or Xbox for implementing this family plan into existence to the fan base?
In the long run, it's gonna help a lot. It's gonna save everyone in the ecosystem that's subscribed to Game Pass. It's gonna save everyone money in the long run. And plus, you got to think of it like this. Um, we've been asking for this since they first introduced the Game Pass day one. So it's gonna help out in the long run. And of course, it's gonna have these people spinning up more narratives. Oh, Game Pass is for broke people and this and the third.
It's
Like,
welfare pass.
thank you, bro. And Dirt, last time I checked, they acting like Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Redbox. They act like they never exist because our parents were subscribed to Blockbuster.
Well,
Facts,
they used to
brother.
brag
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Redbox heavy.
Facts, brother.
And if I'm not mistaken, Dirt, isn't GameFly still in business?
Yep.
And
Barely.
nobody ain't, hey, you got some people out there still using GameFly passionately. So in the long run, it's gonna help. It's gonna help. It's gonna bring more money to the service, and it's gonna push the narrative forward for Xbox. Say, hey, come over to the Microsoft platform. You're gonna save you a lot more money in the long run with Game Pass Ultimate, and Game Pass Family Plan. Like you killing two birds with one stone. You can't beat that. And plus, that's gonna make me go get another Series S, so I can put that in my little brother room. So you got an Xbox Series X in my room, Series S in the living room, and another Series S in his room. So the Xbox family. So add them to the Game Pass. You can't beat that, bro. Let's go.
And I was going to add it as a topic, but I was just thinking like once we get deep into the bigger stuff, we'll be kind of staying on that topic for those topics for a while. But even with the S, they're even saying that they're taking some of the memory out so we could so that they can implement more power into the S. So I mean, that's even a win right there. And then if
they're opening up some of the memory.
Are they opening some of the memory?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
they're
opening up some memory by about 300 gigs.
Okay, so so they're doing that, but it's going to be adding more power to it. So really,
absolutely,
in a sense, and then they're going to put it on a sale. So if they drop that bad boy to 250, I mean, people are winning.
And let me tell you something, K-Mega, that's the only issue we heard from developers regarding the Xbox Series S, that the memory.
Yes.
So if they're opening up more memory, because we've already been seeing the tools lately, my man.
Yes, we have. Oh man,
Xbox has been kicking ass the last 3 months.
Quiet. They've been quiet out there in the streets.
Even multiverses, Xbox is whooping PlayStation ass on that. So you see the tools are really, maturing, and if the Xbox Series S gets even better, watch out, bro. And like you just mentioned, if that boy dropped 250 this holiday season, oh my God, that thing gonna move units, man.
Oh, bro, it's gonna rake. It's gonna rake. All right, so Yobi, I'm gonna let you read Bunty's thing because you know what, he be coming in here with that Jamaican man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Clots. But go
Yo,
ahead.
shout out to Bundy for the super chat. He said, "One grand dirty blood clot. You did enough respect."
What? That's all I can do with that. You know what I'm
My
saying?
boy Bunty, man.
Yes.
That's my homie right there, man.
Oh yeah, no, Bunty been a supporter as well, man. Really appreciate it, guys, and thank you so
Shout out
much,
to
man.
Bunty.
The super chat does work. I steal that from Xbot. Doesn't matter. He steals from me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So let's
He
just
still owe you back pay for.
He still owe me back pay, man.
The next podcast.
Yeah, at least Bot gives the credit to say, you know what I'm saying, we worked on next podcast together. You know what I'm saying? From the
You still ain't got your money for that. I ain't trying to hear that.
He did all the leg work though. You know what I'm saying? But I was giving him ideas, and he would come back and he would say, you know, he's like, how's this? How is that? How is this? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's dope. Nah, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? So he did all the leg work.
PayPal ASAP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all I'm asking is for $25.50. That man can't even give me that. Man, been on the, you know what I'm saying? I $3.50. Yeah, $25. That man can't even give me $1.50, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, love Bot, man. Me and Bot's been friends since.
Bot.
Good God, man. Ever since 2012, 2013. So you know what I'm saying? And so
since Xbox got their ass whipped. Yep.
Yeah. No, that was they were cool in the 360 and then that Xbox One.
They dominated.
We were talking shit then, like, yeah, look at all these hot games, and then
But here's the cool thing about that: you, Dirt, Bot, y'all recovered because y'all not on crutches no more.
No. We healed up.
My legs have healed. See,
yeah, they are healed.
Even though I wasn't really on any podcast when I first started, when I made it on a podcast, this dude used to literally just ambush me with ponies every episode, bro.
Oh, that's
it would be me and 6 ponies, and they used to beat my damn legs, and I'm fighting for my life.
Oh,
shit, it's 2018. Xbox got Sea of Thieves and PlayStation got God of War, Spider-Man. I'm like, I'm fighting for my life. But hey, those were the old days.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Those were the old days, and now I'm bringing on.
Oh yeah,
but guess which one is still making more money?
Yes.
Right.
The Kraken could be lacking all it wants to, but it's still out there smacking. Anyway,
season 7.
Yeah, season 7. You know what? J-Mo Money. He's sitting there. He's asking, whose gameplay is this? And he was like, you know, I said, man, this boy Yobi right here, man. He was kind of.
He also said age ain't been good to those graphics.
Anyway, so let's go to Ham Solo, man. Oh no, go ahead.
These are the games that started it. These are the games that started it, man. Shit. So I appreciate the old school because now.
Oh, you gotta love the old school.
The new school wouldn't be here.
You gotta love the old school. That's why I don't want to see no more 8-bit myself personally because I've had my fill of that. But Ham Solo, what do you think, man? How you know, and I know that you know your family is pretty much a gaming family. So you know what I'm saying. I mean, what could be the potential for what the family Game Pass could be for you and your family and for your friends? Could you see you using this? I mean, how big could this get once it hit there?
Oh,
the streets.
First of all, I just want to say, shout out to those old school games. Right now, I'm sitting here playing some Blitz, the League 2.
Let's go.
I finally got me a capture card, and I was working on moving the last few times. As you guys know, if you've been here the last few weeks, you've noticed Ham's been on the road every time during the podcast. Well, I'm finally in front of my computer, able to chill, relax, game. So I'm playing some Blitz the League 2. Got my capture card hooked up. I'm going to start providing K-Mega with some of this gameplay as well. Because you got to be able to. Because we got to provide him with some good gameplay.
Stable in one resident, Hams, so you can do that.
Oh,
man, you always moving, right? You know you always moving, bro.
I know, right? But but hopefully this is at least the end for the next like year or two at least. I know we're probably because we're gonna be buying our own house, so we'll be moving again. But like I'm just not sure if I'm not sure if the time
Proud of
is
you, bro.
next year or the year after. So
Whatever,
we're just
whatever
taking
you
a
do,
step at ahead. You know, we're just taking it one step at a time and trying to figure it all out and
whatever you do, you
not trying to
tell her
rush
ass,
and
I want my man cave. Fuck your shit. I
Oh!
want my
You
man
already
cave.
know that. Yeah, I mean, I got a whole room right now just full of my stuff. So like the lady already know how it goes. So
yes.
and plus she's a gamer too. So let's get back to this Game Pass topic because this is a perfect transition back into that, right?
Sir. Yes.
So so as K Mega knows, and I believe you'll be starting to know a little bit, and maybe Dirt Griggity kind of knows from like seeing me on Twitter and whatnot. But like my whole family game. My daughter games. She's 4 years old. I just put an Xbox in her room and she was jumping up and down excited because I have the old VCR Xbox and I was like, yeah, I guess you can take that one.
Oh, you got the
that ain't
fat.
no thing. Yep. And then I got the One X as well. So that one's in the living room for the lady to be able to because she plays Halo Infinite like pretty much only. Like
Shit, that's
like that is her game, Halo Infinite, and she's into like some Switch games,
should be on
like
multiplayer.
Breath of the Wild. So yeah, she plays a Halo. It's all multiplayer. She plays. She only plays multiplayer, and she's not that bad either.
Let's go.
She's not that bad at it either. Like sometimes I'll catch her getting near the same amount of kills as me. Not
Wow.
more. No. You know I'm the man of the house. I gotta provide.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But she be getting close. She reaching anywhere between like 11 to 20 kills a game.
Wow.
So she knows how to play.
You ain't getting no kills like that.
She was a fan of Halo 5. So if that lets you know,
you act like Halo 5
that lets you know.
Halo 5 is the shit.
I'm just saying, like
greatness.
A lot of people don't like that, but when I met her, Halo 5 was already at her house.
Halo 5, ladies and gentlemen.
People don't like Halo 5. I'm not going there. Me and K Mega know why people ain't like Halo 5.
Everybody just take a moment to give all praise to the Mighty Locke and Team Osiris.
Hey, Dirt, I want to apologize for K Mega actions.
Yeah, but you just
all
talking,
good, man.
You just talking about Halo 5, bro. That you know how I feel about
play
that.
Halo 5,
bro. Talk about it. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Ham. Keep going, brother. You said Halo 5.
So she's a gamer, and then I game share with my boy Justin back in Nebraska, where I'm from, and like he's been wondering, like he hit me up today and was like, happy birthday and whatnot, and he asked me straight up, he's like, how about I pay for Game Pass since you like to buy all these games, because he mostly just plays like Smite, Call of Duty. Like he plays some pretty good games, but he sticks to games. He doesn't really hop around from game to game. So when I got like Tiny Tina's, Dying Light and whatnot, he was like dope, but he felt bad because he's like, I didn't contribute nothing, but I'm game sharing. So he offered to pay my Game Passing, and I was like, hold up, bro. They're testing out this family plan for Game Pass, and you know what? I might just drop you like a few bucks a year or something like that, and you just get Game Pass for the family, and then we're all square. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So from what I hear, it's like 4 people, right? And they all have to be within the same country.
Right. They got to be in the same country. Yes.
That's perfect for me. Me, my daughter, my wife, Justin. Perfect. That's 4 right there. So like they couldn't bring this quicker for me.
That's
because right now I pay for Game Pass, Justin pays for Game Pass, and my wife does. I know we don't really need to, but sometimes when I'm playing a game on like my PC or something like, or not my PC, but when I'm playing a game on my Xbox or something like that, my daughter needs to be able to play a game as well. And she can't sign into my account while I'm in my account playing certain games.
Gotcha.
We could go offline, but I don't want to, deal with that, like going back and forth, offline, online, offline, online. I just want it to be seamless. So I'm really excited for this. So it will save all 3 of us some money. And then all 3 of us will have the same amount of access. So I'm extremely excited for it. It couldn't come any soon. It couldn't come quicker.
Nice. What about you, Sir X Man? I mean, is this something that you think that you can do with you and your sons, or is this just, I mean, how big can this get? In your opinion?
Nah, we okay because I leave my Xbox One, Xbox Series X, I'm sorry, as my home, and I use my S as I just signed into that. So
Yeah, no,
everything
that's
works
what I
just
did.
fine.
That's what I did with my wife, but I do the same thing, but you know what I'm saying? So, but you're not going to change because once this drops out, I'm definitely going to get the family plan, and I'll just let my wife
But it
get it when she
depends
jumps on
upon
the
the
games.
price. Everything depends upon the price.
Well, that's I want to get to that after I hear your point. So, what do you think?
Hey, I'm
I think
gonna
it's a great
step in
thing
real quick.
because
I'm gonna step in just real quick and just say, like, that's why it sucks that my wife has to have Game Pass as well, because since me and my boy Justin share, my daughter can't play when I'm playing
it'd be
Right,
perfect
or when
for you.
Justin's playing.
right.
But
She
how old is
has
Yeah,
daughter?
the
like
I'm
game
not
share
like,
trying to
like
be
we have
situation.
to
Yeah,
have
weird or
another
nothing.
Game Pass.
I'm not trying to
yeah.
be weird or nothing. Is your daughter old enough to be able to play on Xbox Live where she can have that respectability? Because I didn't let my kids join until I trained them and I saw that they had to respect a little bit. So I gave it to them at the age of 15, like 14 and 15. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
what in the terms of respect do you mean? Like, does she know how to play the
Respect other
game, or?
online gamers and stuff like that. Later
Oh, she
on, as
don't.
she gets older, she can do what she
She
wants.
does. She doesn't get a headset or anything or any way to talk to other people. She don't.
Yeah,
She's too young
you're
to be
doing
able to
yours
have
like
that
the
kind
same thing I did mine.
of. She's allowed to play like her Roblox. She's allowed to play like Peppa Pig and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she's more or less trying to play like some of the shows that she watches and stuff like that. She likes to play the games from some of the shows that she's seen.
Like she's okay
And
with mine getting in the minefield, whatever that game is.
Minecraft.
she plays some
Minecraft.
she downloaded Minecraft on her own and like came up to me and said, "Hey, can you help me play this?"
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Damn, like that's the reach that Game Pass got, so that it's on
I
my
bet you
dashboard when she
Roblox is
turns
a
on."
thing, ain't it? I bet you Roblox.
Oh yeah, Roblox. I can't wait until she grows out of that.
My son's 18 and he still plays
I hate
Roblox
Roblox.
sometimes. I know, I don't get it.
I
But
hate it just because there's
remember,
always microtransactions like trying to prompt you to buy stuff, and I don't like that.
oh, I know. But you remember the last 2.5 years on the 360, they did have a family plan for $99 a year for Xbox Live
Yeah,
Gold.
they did.
I
Yeah.
ended up having that for all my kids, my ex-wife, and everything. So I didn't have to deal with that drama. So I'm just waiting to see what the pricing will be, because I wouldn't mind, if the pricing is right, giving it out to some other family members that I know. So it'll be a good deal if it comes out at the right price. Price is the most important thing in this situation.
Okay. All right. That's a really good point, because that's where I was going to go with this. Is where do you think? And people in the chat, please let us know what you think the price will kind of be at. So, Dirt, I'll start off with you. What do you think that the price will be? And what would you think will be an acceptable price if it might come out to be a little bit higher than what you anticipating?
Well, they were saying it was supposed to be $25, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. But I'm just kind of asking what if it's going by what we've heard, the $25 is that good, and if it's higher, how much higher would you go?
I think the $25 is a perfect price point for a family plan like that, and I don't think they should go higher than that.
Okay.
Because any other service is usually around there. Like I think I'm
I
paying
think 40 wouldn't be that bad, Dirt.
Yeah, but I mean, but I guess I'm just kind of comparing it to some of these other huge services, family plans like Netflix. I pay $20 a month. I think Spotify is around the same. Maybe Spotify is like 22 or something like that. Something, but so I think 25 is the sweet spot. Anything over 25, I mean, we'll pay it, of course, us hardcore gamers, but maybe some other people's, maybe some casuals out there might say, is it worth it? I mean, of course it's worth it, but them paying $30 a month, they might be like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Right.
Hey, Griggity, what if they had it in a tier version? Just bringing it out, guys. where you could have 2 members
Oh,
at
there's
a
that
different price,
word tier.
3 members, and I'm not trying to bring that word out like that,
That's
but you could share with 2 people, or you could share with 3 to 4 at a different price.
I
I
think
could see
options are
that.
always good. I think options
Yeah,
are always good. Yeah.
Microsoft love options.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Yobi? What do you think? What do you think is the perfect price range for you?
25, 30.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's it. 25. Yeah, 25, 30. That's it. It's like the sweet spot.
What about you, Ham?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say $40 is just too goddamn much. That's crazy for 4 people. $10 a person. That's a little. That's ridiculous because I can have Game Pass for $10 by
Yeah,
myself.
but you'd be saving $20 because to have all 5 of them a month is $60.
And you'll be sharing
4 of them a month.
all you guys
Right.
will be sharing this. Well, I mean, it's Game Pass, so you're going to be getting all these games, but
Everyone will have their own account.
yeah, everybody will have their own account. You ain't got to worry
Right.
about anything else. But
So if
you saying
somebody wants
40
to
is
play
too
on
much?
PC, with their
$40,
account on
$40 where Xbox is right now? Hell no, no,
Okay.
no, like straight up.
Dang.
But as for but at $25, I think is a good starting spot at least. I mean, until they get more stuff to make it worth it or provide more features to make like another tier make sense. But I think $25 as of right now is the best spot that you can go, especially if you're trying to attract people to your service. I think like raising it something crazy like $40 would deter more than it would attract.
Hey, what game is this?
Oh, this is
Hypercharge?
yeah, no. Oh no, what? Oh shit, I'm tripping out. I mean, it was I was looking at my other game. Yeah, this Hypercharge. Yeah, remember I told
Oh, bro, I want to play this game
I
so
gave
bad.
I gave this gameplay to Bot. Bot didn't want to show it. I don't know why. Because I was thinking he was
on,
going to show this
bastard.
first.
I want to play
But yeah,
this shit so bad.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Hypercharge. This game will be coming to Xbox. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, right now it's still in its
PC beta.
Yeah, this is the PC beta. Well, it's kind of I think it's out of the beta stage now on PC. But it is but this is what you're going to get to look at. And right here, this is just the co-op. I do have gameplay, which I'll probably add on next week, where it's the player versus player. And it's wild, man. The game is fun as hell, man.
First person mode as well, or just third person?
Oh no! You can switch between third and first person.
Oh, man,
I just like playing it. I just like playing it. Like And then I'm picking this dinosaur dude. So yeah, no, I was over here looking at Riders Republic.
Crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, no, that's Hypercharge. Yeah, be looking out for that on Xbox, man. It's dropping. So
Definitely.
I don't know if it's going to be dropping on PlayStation. It might.
Playing in a big ass kitchen,
bro. Like the maps are stupid, man.
Yo,
like in the bed, a kid's
man.
room and shit, and just doing all this stuff, man. But yeah, I had it's a pretty good long clip of me and some just randoms just playing, man. It's really fun.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
For me, yeah, 25 is definitely the sweet spot. Because of the fact right now they don't have all of their games lined up right now, especially the first party. So that's probably why they're going to wait. But I think max $30. I mean, I'm looking at it from the value aspect of it, because if you and maybe they would add tiers because of the fact of if they do have let's say a $40 plan where you get xCloud, PC gaming, and regular and Ultimate Game Pass, where of course you get gold and stuff like that, even though I know gold is not anything to sneeze at like that, but it's still free games. And then probably they'll have another tier that's probably be around $20-$25 to where you just have just regular Game Pass and you just get what's available through that. But I mean, the value overall of just seeing how many games, because they always say 100 games, but it's like around almost 40 games now. So it's the library is crazy. So I mean, you got 4 other people you sharing this out to 4 other people. I don't know if they do a tier system, I could see it. But I 25 definitely is the sweet spot. Hopefully
for them to do that. Oh, go ahead. Hey, man, I'm sorry.
No.
For them to do that right real quick,
yeah,
they need to also offer a yearly tier, yearly pay for it, so people can get it out of their way at one time. Offer a month
Yes.
and offer a
Yes,
year.
that'd be fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like kind of like if you buy the if you could pay up for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and just think about this. Like, let's just say that it's $25 a month, right? And then you got it for 3 months, you got it for 6 months, and then you got one for a year. Everybody can pinch in and pay for that year, not have to worry about it. Hell, if you could pay up to if it got the same stipulations like you do with Live and with Game Pass, the way it is now, where you can max it out 3 years. I mean, everybody could come up with enough money to go ahead and get that done, especially for all the value that you're bringing in.
If you schedule around tax time, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but it's like what I did when I had the 4 real Xbox Live, for family people or friends. It was only $99 a year. And if you had to get that by itself, 4 times 60 is $180 damn dollars. But I paid 4 memberships for $99 a year. So hopefully they can set plans up like that, where the bigger tier you get, the more you save.
Oh, I'm sure that they'll have.
Now.
I'm sure that and then the one thing that people don't really understand too, that there's places that you can go get cheaper. Like you can go to CD Keys, you can go places like that, even eBay, and go find cheaper versions of
if they have the family plan on cards, right? If they have the family plan on,
I'm sure that
they'll
have. I'm sure they'll have it on cards. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So because they got the ultimate on cards and stuff like that. So you can still Xbox is usually pretty lenient on doing that. Sony, on the other hand, not so much. But yeah, no, I think that's if you can find deals, and I'm pretty sure that they'll have sales and stuff like that. You could do that, but I don't know. Yeah, 25 is definitely this one. Let's go ahead and move on. Did anybody else have anything to say? You was gonna say something, Yogi?
Oh no, I'm good, bro.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's talk about Tencent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know a lot of people are scared of Tencent or have concerns about Tencent. I don't know about you, Dirt. I you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you really care about Tencent like that. I know there's a lot of people that look at Tencent, with the side eye, but. This is pretty interesting to me because, not the Ubisoft thing. We'll get into the Ubisoft thing, but now it seems that Tencent is interested into Square Enix. They're throwing their hat in the ring now, and like I've already kind of put it in Sony's camp that they're going to go ahead and pick up Square Enix, but Tencent has got a lot of money. I believe Tencent's got more money than Sony.
Absolutely.
So. And if Square Enix is all about money and security, could Tencent go ahead and do the coup de grace and and go and get the trifecta and get Ubisoft and Square Enix? And how would that affect Sony at the end of the day if they cannot pull off getting Square Enix?
Oh, well, let me tell you this. Tencent doesn't bother me personally because their games are multi-class. Like,
right,
they're going to remain multi-platform. So listen, they have money, and they might have more money to outbid Sony. I don't know, but this is obviously us speculating. But if that happened, it is what it is, right? I mean, I'm like you. I think Sony is going to get Square Enix unless something changes. And another company with big money like Tencent, and I believe Tencent is number 1 as far as gaming revenue, right? Or Sony number. Yeah, I think they're number 1. Sony's number 2, right?
Yeah. Tencent's number 1.
Yeah, bro. They're a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
So if they decide to go ahead and bid or like want a percentage of Ubisoft and also Square Enix. Listen, brother, money talks and BS walks.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. Man.
So, yeah, I mean, if that happens, I mean, me personally, I'd be okay with it because they're still going to make multi-platform games, and these games will still be on my favorite platform. So Yeah.
And what would be crazy about that as well, Cam, is if Tencent does get a hold of Square Enix instead of Sony, the exclusive stuff is out the window. Like, you know what I'm saying? Timed exclusives would be out because Tencent's about their bread. They ain't giving a shit about Sony and their time exclusives.
Right.
Like, so they're about their bread. Tencent, if anything is about Tencent's about Tencent and Embers Group is about their bread. They ain't gonna waste no. They ain't Sony. Yeah, you got little money, you want to keep it. Yeah, but bro, we want it all. So, Ham Solo, how devastating could this be if Tencent was if because it's up to Square, I believe it's up to Square at the end of the day if they really, we know how tight they are with Sony, but if Tencent offers that bag, the proper bag, and it looked like Square Enix is all about that bag. So, how loyal would Square Enix be to Sony if Tencent is offering more money?
That just makes you laugh. Like, Sony commence heavy breathing, right?
Oh shit!
Like, and not the good kind of heavy breathing, the I need my inhaler kind of heavy breathing. But I think like if Sony has a plan, which I'm not sure if they do, especially after the whole like Call of Duty blunder that's been kind of going around with what they said in Brazil and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have their stuff in order, then this is really just a fanboy issue. But if Sony is lacking in continuing to come out with those numbers that they're disappointed with, then Sony is all of a sudden trailing the race that everybody thought that they were winning. In my opinion, at least, because like Square Enix is what people call like the holy grail of PlayStation, at least from its like jump with Final Fantasy VII going to like the original PlayStation and whatnot.
Yes.
Like they have so much history together. So to see like that slip out from Sony would be pretty devastating. I think even for those that work at Sony. But if Sony has their shit in order, which I'm not sure if they do. I honestly don't think they do, to be real. I think that this is a lot of late panic, and I think that Tencent is seeing that Sony's panicking, and they're like teasing them, like, "Hey, we might come in here and buy this. You better not get caught slipping because we're watching, and y'all already complaining about Microsoft, and we ain't taking no shit. We don't give a damn what you think. We will grab that sucker and we will sell it everywhere because y'all are on some bullshit, right?"
Lord, could you imagine what the PlayStation stands would sound like if Tencent got Square Enix?
Bro.
Emotional damage.
Lord.
Man, let me tell you something.
You was waiting for that, wasn't
I
you?
was.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. If that happened, I don't care what time of the day it is, I'm going live to talk to
Okay,
you.
me too. Bro, we might have to link up because I am going live. I don't care where I'm at. If I'm at the physical therapy, hold on, wait a minute. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to say something live.
Oh, man. That would be amazing.
Oh, I have a company that will hurt way more than 10 cents, but I'll wait.
Okay, we'll get to. Matter of fact, you go next after Ham? But I'll let Ham see if he's finished. Are you done, Ham?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much done with that. I just think that it's gonna be.
Well, you think it's just they're just?
I
playing
think
with,
that
they're just trying to make,
I think that
Sony
PlayStation right now, like let's be real. Like I think PlayStation got on a train that they thought was going 100 miles an hour, and now it's going 500 miles an hour. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, we thought we had things wrapped up after last generation. And, everything is up in the air all of a sudden. And, our bread ain't looking right. Our fans, our fanboys ain't looking too happy. Like this is a new time. And I'm not sure they got on the, I'm not sure if they got on the wagon in time, because it seems like a lot of people are walking right by them in certain areas.
Well, when Horizon Forbidden West got overshadowed by a Souls game, I think that's what Sony realized.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I'm just
You're
saying.
getting better at setting that shit up, dude.
I
You're
am right. I am getting good.
Yo, shout out to Ash Brothers for becoming a new member.
Yes,
Let's
thank
go.
you, sir, for coming on through, being a new member. Yes, you can also be a new member on the channel, man. Appreciate the support, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on, let me. I even got. No, I don't.
You have
been. Like Dirt said earlier, though, like that $70 bullshit, it don't matter, man. Like people think that people want to spend all this money just. I mean, like you said, you ain't going to no Burger King and saying, "Yo, man, I'll pay full price and leave this and just throw this coupon out the window." Like, ain't nobody doing that. Nobody doing that.
It's just the console war stuff and the hate for Xbox Game Pass and trying to create a narrative. That's all it is. I pay for my game. Shut your ass up. It's like, if you get your house and you pay $200,000 for your house and they give you a $500,000. I mean, like a $50,000 break. No, I wanted the original price. Yeah, I want to buy my full house. That's stupid, man.
It is very. It's very ignorant. And then another thing that I've been seeing that's been coming around here lately. I know when it got presented to me, I was just looking at, it's just Black Bond being Black Bond. But I'm seeing more and more people say this about, well, if you have a backlog, then you're not a gamer. What?
Yo.
So which one is it?
One of my
Like,
boys
where the
said
fuck
that
do you
last
think we
week,
get the
like,
games
bro,
from? We buy them. That's how we get a backlog.
Right. If you buy games, and you have a backlog because you support, that means you have bought more games than you can play, but you're still supporting the game, especially if you buy the game day one or even day 10, or even if it gets on that first sale. Because usually that's when usually a lot of people jump. It's usually the first sale. That's because as gamers we're really. We're so antsy. We want to have it right then and there. And so most of us, the people that I know, me included, is that like, man, okay, I can wait, but I can only wait for that first sale. I can't wait no longer than that. Now there's some other people that's got some real good patience. I'm just not patient like that. Like
80% of my backlog is not Game Pass.
Bro, thank you. Thank you. I got
Hey, K-Mega.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
K-Mega, let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. There's like 2 or 3 times a year that I buy a miss. Right. I'm not finna beat this game right now, but I might turn. Yeah. I might come across a YouTube channel that hits right for the game, and I'm like, oh shit, that's in the game, and go back and play it. But there is like, come on now, like I have like a stupid amount of games.
Yes. And just don't wait for a review like some of them people do out there.
Like
you just go out and
like to me, like to me, it's like if you wish not to have a crazy assortment of games, how would you call yourself a gamer then? Like you have to have games that like you that you haven't like quite cracked yet, because then you're not like to me you have to have a crazy amount of games to be out here talking crazy like that. And if you have a crazy amount of games, you haven't beat all those games. Right. I don't know anybody that has like I bet you can even ask Rand, Mr. Man with the Million. Look at his backlog, and I bet it's dumb.
Oh,
I bet it's dumb.
He showed his game, and at that time, that was last year sometime when he showed, he had like 1,200 some games. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no way in hell, as many games as he's beaten and played, no way in hell he's beaten all those games. When you got more games than you do games in Game Pass, that should tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never understood that with this concept of, well, I want to take my time. But you know what? If you play nothing but single player experiences, maybe that might make sense to you. But that's not what us gamers, especially Xbox gamers, we play games that have multiplayer aspects to them that we'll come back and we'll play years later. Like
That's a fact.
I just don't
Battlefield
understand it.
2, Battlefield 4. Oh yeah, we'll go back and play that anytime.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a backlog, you really ain't buying games. So where is this narrative going?
Yup.
Facts.
That's lower than a casual. That's
It-
way lower than a casual.
Oh damn! But
It
you're
is.
right.
If you don't have a backlog,
because
that's
even
way low.
casuals have
Even
backlogs.
casuals
That's
got a
what's yeah, right.
backlog.
And now with Game Pass, they definitely got a backlog. So sorry, X Man, it's your go, man.
All right.
What do you think about this situation with Square Enix and do you think that there is a possibility that Tencent could go ahead and snatch Square Enix?
Oh no, I'm about to flip this whole script on you, brother.
Oh shit!
Because I've been saying this for a minute. So Final Fantasy has been out since what, 1987, right? 1987.
96, 86, 97, 86, 87. Yeah, you're right.
So the original company that had that is now the most, the biggest gaming company with pure cash on their hands more than even Sony. As far as to do stuff with. You know where I'm finna go.
I know where you're going. Oh!
And all the drama that they done had in the early 90s with the PlayStation and them trying to work things out, and then Sony screwed them over, they might come out and say, you know what? It's about that time for us to get that goddamn revenge on Sony's ass. They falling apart right now. And they are technically still a Japanese company. And they got the money. What if Nintendo comes in and grabs Final Square Enix and bring them back home?
Ready the Armada.
That
we will use the old ways.
That would be the biggest revenge from
bro.
30 years ago. I've been saying this. Remember, I said that before,
bro.
They are still.
But Sony got
Sony
got big stock.
Man,
oh my goodness.
But Nintendo got more money as far as gaming.
Yeah,
than Sony right now. They can just throw the cash out there and like, look, we'll take you for $2 billion, $3 billion. We got you. Come home. And they are not afraid to share with Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
I think Nintendo would keep their shit. I think they would keep it exclusive. I think Nintendo would keep their shit exclusive if they would.
But I think that would also force Nintendo to bring out a more powerful Switch.
Oh yeah,
handle those Final Fantasy games.
No doubt about that. No doubt.
Mm-hmm. So if that happens, then Square and Nintendo can work together on their next console, and then bam, to release the next Final Fantasy. I know Final Fantasy 14 is guaranteed, just like there are some games that are guaranteed through the Activision deal. But after that, Nintendo can get big revenge and say, fuck you, Sony. It's ours now. You ain't getting it back. That's all I got to say on that. I wait to hear your comments on that idea.
Hey, let me read this super chat from Too Big. What's happening with you, brother? He says, let's go, GRG fam. Appreciate it, bro. Sir X-Man, you know what? I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you don't take this the wrong way because it's positive. That was one of the best takes I've ever heard you bring up since you've been chatting on any podcast. Because
I've been saying it for a while, Megan. People be shutting me down.
Well, but the way that you broke that down and the way that it just, because Nintendo definitely has money. People keep, that's the sad thing. And please, Dirt, Ham, Yobi, you know what I'm saying? Please. You know what I'm saying? Well, Yobi's going up. Yeah, Yobi's next, though, on this topic. But people keep sleeping on Nintendo. And Nintendo is really actually number one. Like, I mean,
that's a fact.
Dirt, what do you think about what Sir X-Man is? Could that even be a possibility?
No.
You don't think so?
Nintendo don't like to spend money.
But they have acquired company, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
He right because their VR headset was goddamn cardboard. He right.
They are cheap. They are cheap. But man, I think if the investment is right,
Nintendo ain't gonna buy no publisher, bro.
you don't think
Hell no.
you don't think so? Man, I don't know. People in the chat. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like Poe was saying, like the next Nintendo console isn't too far off. It's like 2024.
I'd rather see Nintendo get it than Sony.
The next Nintendo console will be 1080p 60 in 2024.
Oh, I'm
But
throwing
that's
this out
still
there.
fine for a portable. For a portable, that's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing
they
out
don't
some.
get to my point now. I mean, no, like listen, bro, your theory is great, but it's just this is just my opinion. Nintendo, I don't think they want to spend money like that, man. I don't see them buying a publisher. They'll buy a studio here and there, but you know, these are smaller studios we never heard of. I just don't see them wanting to get down like that. I don't think they have nothing to prove. How you say what?
You know how much cash they got just sitting.
Yeah, and they don't want to spend it. they sit on a lot of this. They don't have to prove anything. They are not battling Xbox and PlayStation. Really, bro. They're number one. They're just doing their own. They're in their own lane. They don't have to go out there like that. Like, yo, we got to buy Square Enix. It's like, whatever. We ain't had no Final Fantasy games for real in years, and nobody cared. So I don't think they care now.
Griggity, think about this hypothesis, okay? What if they surprised everybody and did it and said, y'all, I mean, I'm sorry to say it this way, y'all bitches always forget about us, Microsoft and Sony. Yeah, we're going to flip this shit on you. We're taking Square Enix. Square Enix, come back home the way you started.
Hold on, before you go, I'm gonna piggyback off what Dirt said. He said Nintendo they have a Final Fantasy game in years, and here's the fucked up part. Nintendo did have a Final Fantasy game, but they did Nintendo dirty. They had Final Fantasy 15 on the Switch, but they gave them the iOS port.
They did.
I thought that was
fucked them over, dude.
That was so cold. That was foul.
Hold on. You know what? I'm glad you said that because that goes back. That goes back to another point.
Mm-hmm.
Their hardware is always so weak. Square Enix, like the Final Fantasy games, will be taking a step back, being on Nintendo platforms.
Not if they use the cloud.
Not the GameCube. The GameCube was bad as fuck.
Well, that was the last
console they had that was comparable in power to Nintendo. I mean, to Xbox and PlayStation.
I like what K-Mega just said. If they use the cloud, because I tried
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy first time ever that was on the Switch on the cloud.
Oh, I didn't know they had Guardians of the Galaxy on the Switch.
Yeah, they got a lot of games on that through the cloud.
Yeah, I tried it first on the cloud.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they do their new Final Fantasy like that?
Well,
I guess they could technically, but
yeah, they could, but Sony got locked down.
They ain't got it locked down yet.
Well, hold on.
If Nintendo buys them,
with time exclusivity.
Right, they had Guardians of the Galaxy on the Switch via cloud, and they had to try it out. They had Control on the cloud for the Switch, and they had the Hitman 3 on the cloud.
Oh, their cloud service. I didn't even know they had cloud. How is it?
It's not really out there because I think what it was when they had those games on the cloud. I think they was testing it. It's like a test.
Beta test.
It's testing it out. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good thing.
Their cloud feature is not really out there yet. It's still,
so think about it. You get the Final Fantasy franchise, and you run it through cloud service, or they give you the option on the new console to download it and play it in its pure form. People, they will sell more Switches than you could bat an eye at, even more than they sell now.
Ash Corver just said cloud will only work for them if they add in a 5G service. Otherwise, portability is gone for them.
Now he is right about that. That's
true.
Right, bro.
And I do think that the new console will probably have 5G. Probably have 5G capability. I do need to address this. That was somebody asked that. And they asked what was the last thing that Nintendo acquired, and this year they've done multiple they've acquired multiple studios in the last couple of years, but the last one was July 14th. They acquired C Animation Studio and renamed it Nintendo Pictures. So
that's a good ass company. That was a good ass company.
That's what they just picked up. So but
that was a low key flex for them too.
Yeah, that's a
but they're branching out, which is a start.
Well,
You know,
they've been buying shit for the last couple of years. They just low
Mhm.
key doing it. Like nobody don't pay attention to Nintendo like that. Like
Nope.
Xbox and PlayStation gamers do not pay attention to Nintendo like that. Even if
That's what I was
I don't.
saying.
have a Switch,
I
but
don't.
yeah, see, but Dirt, yeah, like they low key do shit, and they're and yeah, I mean, like when I was playing Zelda, I was like, man, I wish this game was 4K. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wish I could see this game in its full, like, just perfectness. But I still kept myself playing the game because their games just work. They play fantastic. They're massive.
AK Mega, and think about
Hey,
this.
what game
If
is this?
Square Enix
Oh,
went to that's a badass game. I've seen the
What
gameplay
game is
before.
this?
this is called Synced. This is
This should look fire.
yeah, appreciate guys. I appreciate the studio to let me get a chance to play this game.
This should look
It's
fire,
not
bro.
out yet. It comes out sometime this year. So
PC,
yeah, PC, but it's supposed to
nice.
be coming to consoles at some point.
I'm about to pick this up. This look
Yeah,
dope.
this game is dope, man.
Yeah, but
Real dope.
yeah, go
I
ahead,
wanted to play a lot more of it, but I had to find the times to do it because they were always shutting down for maintenance. But yeah, no, this game is dope, man.
Like I said, I'm not capping for Nintendo or nothing like that. It's dog eat dog out world. But one thing about Nintendo trying to get Square Enix, there would not be any controversy about them taking them over. No one would say anything about that out there in the world, except for Sony probably crying. But other
Yeah,
than
no,
that, no
that's
one
it.
else would say nothing.
I wouldn't.
No
I mean,
one.
would anybody on the panel, if Nintendo just kind of threw their hat in the ring and just said, "Look, now we're gonna go ahead and spend the money," because I agree with Dirt. Like Nintendo don't be spending money, but they have been low key, but it's not nothing that significant to pick up. A billion some dollar company. But if I mean, but what Certain X-Men said is like, I mean, that's legit stuff. That's where the home of Final Fantasy was on Nintendo. And Nintendo could be saying, like, the time is right. Let's go ahead and bring it back home.
And I've seen Nintendo
I don't think
flex
anybody would
before.
jump out for it.
They not afraid to flex when they really want to.
Right, you're
They
right.
not.
I just think that, just my opinion, but I just think that Nintendo is in the position where they don't want to gamble too hard. Like they don't need to. Their first party sales tremendous.
They're number one regardless.
40 million, 30 million. Like their first party sale will only Sony and Xbox will wish their
Oh,
like their
absolutely.
first party would sell.
And the crazy
Yes.
thing, they don't even try, bro. They just throw it out there
It's
because they
just
know
there.
players gonna buy it, bro.
They barely even promote it, bro. It's so 35, 40 million. Mario Kart 8 sell 40 million. Like, damn. So it's I don't know.
Man, they could throw Final Fantasy characters in the Mario Kart.
Yep. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
It's
Final
not a bad
Fantasy
idea.
they would like
They would do
just
that.
think about having Cloud or you know what I'm saying, or Yuffie.
They already have
or
Cloud and Mario,
Smash
that fight game, right? Smash
Yeah,
Brothers.
it's Smash Brothers, but I'm saying like having Yuffie or something like that in Mario Kart, in a new Mario Kart or Splatoon or something. Like people will eat that up. Like, cause I mean, Final Fantasy is regardless of what, and we'll get into. I'll get into that a little bit here on our next topic of this. But Final Fantasy is a lot bigger game than what some people project it as. I mean, like Final Fantasy is one of the creme de la cremes of gaming.
And unlike PlayStation, you will see every Final Fantasy get sold on pretty much almost every Nintendo console. Unlike PlayStation, where you only got a few people that'll buy it. I'm just being honest.
No, you're being honest. I mean, yeah.
It will sell way over 1 million cartridges.
Because all those type of
I mean,
games,
100 million.
those type of games sale would be perfect for Nintendo. Like you got the I am Suna, Suna, I think that's how you say it. Suna. I can't. But all those type. Octopath Traveler, which was a Square Enix game, that game did gigantic numbers.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, like I mean, what was it? Bravery something too. That's selling out. That sells really well. Like those type of IPs, you don't think that a Dragon Quest would go hard on a Nintendo console? Bitch, oh
I
my
see what
God.
Asher says, but right now, Asher, Square Enix is not valued that high right now. So they could get Square Enix for a deal. No, Nintendo could buy Square Enix for a good deal. It wouldn't be as much as it used to be.
No,
Asher
he said Nintendo said in favor that they don't want to buy a large studio.
Right, but right now, Square
Bravery
Enix
Default. That's
is not. It's not that big a studio as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They're not.
well,
they sold off so many divisions and everything right now.
Yeah,
right.
They're just not. Yeah, you're right about that, bro.
That's why Sony wants them, because they could get them for a great, sweet deal.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So Nintendo could scoop in there and not really spend that money.
Yeah, so you're onto something. Like I don't know.
Bro.
He's spending tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right now.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm with Dirt on the situation that, like, yeah, Nintendo just doesn't seem like that they would do it. But
I understand where Dirt's coming from, and he's kind of right. But you never know.
But sir,
But I wish they did. That would be glorious.
Be on my side on that part.
God, I mean, it's you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it would be, man. I would be like, oh my God.
He's starting to come around a little bit. He's starting to come around.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I think Tencent is the number one threat. But you know, Nintendo could be sitting back, like, you know what? I mean, there's potential there. I'm sorry, man. That was a really good point. But but we got to go to you on this one.
I'm not gonna be too long. It's gonna be short.
Fine. Okay, all right. So what do you think, man? I mean, is there a possibility that some other entity outside of Sony will pick up Square?
I got a feeling, me personally, let's not take Tencent off the table for Square Enix. You want to know why? Because back in 2018, I don't think a lot of people paid attention to this, but it said Square Enix and Tencent are buddying up to boost output in the AAA field. So they are doing business together. We have strong expectations for this strategic alliance. So they've been doing business with each other since 2018. 18, 19, 20, 21. It's like 4 years now. So let's not take Tencent off the table. It's like Tencent can easily just come in and just drop a many bags and just call it a day. So my thing is just don't leave Tencent out to dry, because they already have a good business relationship. What's not stopping them to take that business relationship even further to what it is now? That's all I gotta say.
Well, and then also let's just throw this little nugget in here as well. Think about if Tencent grabs it, right? And let's say that Sony was trying to do the same thing that they've done with Square Enix by trying to lock down exclusivity for however long or for whatever. I don't think that Tencent would do that, but I think that since Tencent is they don't care about, like, they want all the bread, like I was saying earlier. Could it be a thing to where Tencent's like, okay, let's just see what Microsoft says, and then it's a fight for Microsoft trying to hold anything exclusive, because I don't think Phil wants to do anything like that. He hates that type of shit. But Microsoft and maybe Nintendo could probably throw in there and to say, look, like Tencent, like look, man, we will put Final Fantasy and we will put all of these Square Enix games on your platform if the price is right. Do you think that Microsoft and Nintendo would be on board and maybe pay to outbid Sony on those type of deals? Or do you think that they would just let Sony just continue what they do? Anybody could just want to jump in on that. What do y'all think? Okay, well, okay.
I don't think Microsoft really wants Square Enix, dude.
No, I'm not saying Square Enix, but want games to not be timed exclusives or to not be put on their platform. Because listen, there might be Xbox gamers that's out there that tries to say that shit about, like, well, I don't care about having Square Enix games or Japanese games on Xbox.
But I want my Square Enix games
but that's
Xbox.
what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Microsoft is like, look, I want as many games on this platform to keep people on this platform as possible. So do you think, and Nintendo will be the same way? Like, I mean, we're already running it with our exclusives, but just think if we can get we can get a third party deal with Square Enix. If Tencent was the one to pick them up, And yeah, Microsoft, let's go ahead and let's put our money together and stop Sony from doing that timed exclusive.
People
bullshit.
forget that Microsoft and Nintendo, they're cool with each other.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They've been cool with each other for a long time.
Would Tencent play that game to say whoever is the highest bidder out of the big three? Hey, if you got, because it's going to be on PC regardless, because PC is its own entity. But you know what, Nintendo, Xbox, if y'all want to throw a little bit more money than what Sony is, we'll put it on everything. You think?
Hey, K-Mega, I just want to say thank you. I just bought Technomancer. Thank you very much.
Oh, did you? Oh, you watch it? Oh, you did? Yeah. It's real cheap now. This game was actually pretty good. I like games from that studio, Spiders. They
played this
really good
years ago. I just forgot about it. Once I saw the game, I'm like, oh shit, let me go get that right now because it was in Game Pass at one point.
Right. Yeah. Well, Elite, and see, I agree with you. I'm in that same camp. Square games are some of the most played games, and I don't want. Listen, Sony and Square is the perfect marriage. That to me is just a perfect marriage. So that's why I'm so adamant about like Sony is going to be the ones to acquire them. But I deep down don't want Sony to have them for the mere fact because Sony will play dirty with everybody else. Like, listen, if you want to hold the Final Fantasy,
the hell with Square, get WB.
Well, no. That's all. That's who I want Microsoft to get is WB. That's it. That's it. I know my boy Everborn want to get Sega. Listen, just have the partnership with Sega. I love Sega too, but man, that WB is what
the one, bro.
WB is the one. And if they get WB, I don't care. If they say we're done, I'm like, please.
I'm fine with it, man.
Cool.
That's fine.
That's what I want right there, man. That's what I want. I want that WB. Okay, so while we saying this, so I think we kind of beat this topic to a horse, but now we kind of moved on to something.
But you did ask a question. I mean, you did make a statement, and the only other person you said Sony's the perfect place for Square Enix. But I have to be real, the only other perfect place for them is where they started, Nintendo.
It's Nintendo. I agree. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. No, but what what we were just talking about right here. Okay. Have to do this before we get to the next topic because that's the big topic.
Yes, indeed.
Is what studio do you want Microsoft to get? I mean, so for you personally. Okay, so I think I heard what Dirt, but Dirt might have something else. Because I'm the one that he wants Xbox to get the most. So Dirt, which studio you want Microsoft to get the most? Which one?
Another round, my brother.
Ooh, okay. What about you, Ham? What studio you want Microsoft to grab, man?
Like, are you talking about from WB?
No. From
grab next.
Yeah, from whatever you would like them to acquire personally for yourself, not what they should do, but what you would want them to get.
That's an interesting question. I think it'd be hilarious if Microsoft acquired Platinum, and then they send them over to Tango to work with them hand in hand.
Okay, I didn't even think about it like that. Okay.
Yeah, because at first when you said Platinum, I was like,
oh hell no!
But then when you said work with Tango, because Tango gonna keep their ass in line, so I'm like, all right. Okay, I can, because I was like, nah, bro, no.
It'd be interesting just to see what like if they were held to a standard of having to get something out, because we know they are good developers when they choose to be, but they also are like really bad. Like they had a game come out earlier this year. I don't even remember the name of it. It was so bad.
Phantom did the same thing that everybody on the panel did. He said, when you said, he said, oh, please no. But then he said,
I knew I had get under some people's skin. That'd be pretty fun.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, like, oh man.
It'd just be interesting to me to see that. To see that actually come to fruition, work, and whether they went back to Scalebound or not, it'd just be kind of cool to see them get actually like sat down and taught a lesson. That I don't know, sometime down the line they have like another documentary about how they ended up, coming together, and then what had happened with them in the past. I don't know. It'd be fun just to watch.
Okay, Sir X-Man, what about you, brother? What
I
studio
already
would?
said Crystal Dynamics because I want
Oh,
to
okay.
have our own Uncharted style game, and I want to bring it back. I want to get the game that started the whole genre on that.
I hate it when people say Uncharted style because it's Tomb Raider style.
I know Tomb Raider.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Uncharted is second.
No, I'm just saying as far as the competition that's out there.
It's Pitfall first.
But that's true.
Okay, fair,
I still got about 3 Pitfall discs for my Atari over here. But and Pitfall too. But I just think not Square Enix, but Crystal Dynamics, dude. It'll be a perfect fit with Microsoft. Plus, the old PlayStation layout on the controller just doesn't work right with PlayStation anymore. I like the new where we have it inverted on the Xbox. It worked perfectly with Tomb Raider now. So bring it home. Pick it up from whatchamacallit, Microsoft. That's what I'm hoping. Empress Group. Pick it off for them. They only got it for what? 300 million? Give them like 500 million, 700 million to get them over here. It wouldn't cost that much, and you would just be bringing an IP and the developer.
You bringing a couple of IPs.
Well, yeah, I know, but you get that. That's an all-star lineup that you got along with Activision, dude. You could rule this industry if you picked up Crystal Dynamics.
We'll be getting into that because Sony is over here saying the same things that you're talking about. Thought that stuff wouldn't go public, but Yobi, what would be the studio that you would want?
Studios with an S.
Or studio, yeah, publisher, whatever. Says studio, publisher, whatever. What's
BioWare, that's number one. I've been preaching this since day one. I want BioWare to get the fuck away from EA. Because if BioWare was to get purchased by Microsoft, I bet my money on this that I guarantee you they was like, hey, yo, remember that game called Anthem? Yeah. Start that back up. Yeah,
oh my God, please
continue making Anthem Part 2.
I love Anthem.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go.
Woo! So
talk about
BioWare,
Anthem, boy.
That's number one. Number 2,
Yeah.
Team Ninja. That's number 2. 3, Bandai Namco. Please. And CD Projekt Red.
Okay.
That's my wish list.
That's one hell of a wish list, brother. You know what I'm saying?
But BioWare definitely because
that's the number one.
BioWare, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, but it was foul how they just like, you know what? Anthem, headshot to the head. Bow, game over. Like,
yeah, hey, don't forget about I know it's not BioWare, but don't forget about Titanfall.
Respawn?
Oh, Respawn.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. But
man,
Titanfall,
they dropped the ball on that.
Well, honestly, hell, just let Microsoft get all the EA then. If that's the case, shit.
Titanfall 3 would have been out by now if Apex Legends would have never hit like it hit right now. If that game would have never hit, Titanfall 3 would have been out. But
I agree
agree
with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, EA is too big, though. That would really start too much controversy.
Oh yeah, that would
more than Activision.
Man, EA is a walking controversy. What you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm talking as far as the people that would have.
That's why they belong with Disney,
right? Or Amazon might.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, Amazon. Like, because EA was they did come out and say that they were looking to get acquired, but now EA is saying like everything is going well right now, that they're looking to acquire some studios, some more.
Man, if they don't stop,
they posted that. They posted that today.
They don't even do that shit no more.
I know when I spoke on this in my previous podcast earlier today, I said, man,
name your podcast.
Yeah. TSWS Gaming is where we do our show every Friday during the day, 3:00 in the Lord's time Central, and then 4:00. 4:00 in the evil Eastern time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But but yeah, I spoke on this earlier, and I was like, man, what EA seems to be doing, because not that long ago they were talking about getting acquired and whatnot, and now they're talking about, oh, we're good by ourselves. What man, that sounds like a baby mama, right? Saying, I got my own job.
Oh,
I can take care of my bills. I got my car note taken care of. I got rent taken care of. But I would really appreciate having a daddy, And I think with Disney throwing out all these Marvels, throwing out Star Wars, Disney got ESPN. Like, come on now. I think this would be like the perfect fit, where there's not so much exchange going on. It's just like, hey, this is what we got. You know what we have. Work with it. That would be dope.
Well, no, it would be absolutely amazing. And I mean, like, for if that was to happen, but I agree with Sir X, man, that would just be too much, because this Activision situation is hell. And it would have to be years from now. We're talking about maybe a good 5 to 8 years.
But this is why I say that, because they're already giving them the IPs for some of the Star Wars games, some of the Marvel games right now. So it's like, Disney could be just sitting back like, all right, child, let me see what you got. Let me see what you got.
You talking about Disney? Disney can go ahead and get EA anytime they want to now.
That's what I'm saying. I think Disney's testing out the waters with EA. EA is saying, hey, we good on our own, but let me see what you're working with. And Disney is like, all right, I'm working with Marvel. I'm working with Star Wars. Let's see what you can do with this, and then come back to me with that money, and we might exchange a deal.
It would be something. I mean, the one thing that I think of that would be a positive, if, like, let's just say that was ever a possibility, if Microsoft would pick up EA, would be the fact that, because BioWare would be there, and just think about what that would do if you got BioWare, and then you got all the talents from Bethesda, and you got Obsidian, and then you got Exile, and you got all those damn studios working with BioWare to make some of those games. What kind of magic would that be? Oh my God. Anyway, so for me, it's WB. I would my first
WB as well. My bad. Good shit. Thank you.
My first if years ago it was CD Projekt Red, which I still cap. CD Projekt Red is still like up tier to me because of just The Witcher 3 and all that, but man, WB just, man, they're hitting on a different note, and that's what Xbox needs more than anything, because of NetherRealm and Monolith. Just think about the Xbox needs hack and slash, and if Monolith is just does it a different way than anybody else. Like, that Wonder Woman game's got me hyped. Whenever I see the trailer, I don't doubt what Monolith is going to do with the combat, because they just do it great. So,
you left something out.
What was that?
Airborne express his interest in doing. What he said? He said, if we was to do a Killer Instinct versus Mortal Kombat, he himself said it would have to be an exclusive game on Xbox. Those words came out of his mouth.
It would be.
Hey, I believe that NetherRealm comes with the Mortal Kombat IP. I believe they own the IP.
They own the IP. Yeah.
Bro, so NetherRealm was on top of my list. I mean, but like you said, Mega, of course, WB as a whole, like, that would be fire. But
so many IPs.
If you said a specific studio, I would want NetherRealm.
NetherRealm, it would be NetherRealm and Monolith. But for me, NetherRealm would be far between, because I mean, they would definitely get a hold of Killer Instinct, and since they are the best at making fighting game stories, then I mean, it would be a dream come true. But all right, let's go on to this next topic. I mean, we got two. The last one is just kind of a fill-in topic, just to kind of talk some shit, because I think what that woman was talking about was out her damn mind. But this right here, let's go ahead and do this, because I know that Friday night and people got things to do. Sony is showing concerns over Game Pass and the acquisition and this acquisition of of Activision and Blizzard. Is Sony really that scared of this merger?
Damn right they are.
Or is it from what some of these PlayStation stands has been saying is that this is all business and they aren't afraid of the competition. They just want to throw a monkey wrench into this acquisition because it's Sony. I mean, that's what people told me. They're like, these numbers that they're saying is not real, it's not true. They're saying that like Sony don't really care about the competition. Xbox can't compete. But Sony said something completely different to the FTC, and what people don't understand is you can't lie to the FTC. You can lie to the public, yeah, and you can lie to the government to a degree. But once you got that shit on paper, and you're giving your statements to these people, a whole different animal. Once you on a stand or anything like that, there's a whole different animal. You either plead the fifth or you tell the truth. So go ahead and go to Yobi on this one first.
Wait, I got a substitute. Let Dirt go first. I want to hear what Dirt got to say.
Well, no. I'm gonna let Dirt go last. Because he's been going first all this other time. So
Okay.
I want him to sit back and just listen to what everybody has to say. So I'm gonna go to Sir X-Man first then. So Sir X-Man.
Please.
Yeah, Sir X-Man.
Don't get mad. I actually want to hear what Dirt has to say first too.
Oh my God! What's going on
I
here,
actually
man?
want to hear it, dude.
All right,
I'm being real.
All right,
Dirt, you
yeah.
up to going first, bro?
The panel has spoken, Mega.
The panel has spoken. I have to comply. So, Dirt, what the
man.
hell is going on, man? Is Sony really scared, man, or are we supposed to believe what the stands are out here saying? They're like, nah, man, it's just they just trying to throw a little shade. They ain't worried.
K Mega, my man, petrified, absolutely petrified. Let me explain. I mentioned this earlier on TTS.
Fuck that shit.
When the ZeniMax acquisition happened, they didn't say much. You didn't hear anything about Sony saying too much. I remember back in the day when Minecraft happened, they hit up Xbox like, yo, is Minecraft going to remain multiplayer? Xbox said yes. Okay, cool. That's all we need to know. Why is Call of Duty so important? Well, I think the answer is pretty simple. It's the biggest game on their platform. Ponies want to say, yo, we got these bangers, and these bangers, they don't even buy the damn bangers, right? Every year, what is PlayStation #1 selling game?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. They said it themselves in these documents. It makes hundreds of millions of dollars for them every year. And they also said how, what's the word they used? The game cannot be duplicated. It wasn't duplicated.
They threw their studios under the bus, saying that there's somebody that can make none of their studios it's PlayStation can make a game comparable to Call of Duty. That's
bro.
Do
you Mega, they are petrified. Xbox owning Call of Duty is going to hurt them, even though Xbox already said the game is going to remain multi-plat. Then they're scared about the Game Pass factor. Xbox Game Pass is going to push people to like, what's the word they use? Going to other consoles. Call of Duty is the type of game that can push consumers to another console. No shit. You damn right it will. Just like you guys had Spider-Man exclusive, one of the most popular superheroes in the world. Right? Yeah, so it's like, of course, they want people to go to the Xbox ecosystem, specifically Xbox Game Pass. So to see these guys, PlayStation up here, scared to death about this, they're crying, even though they continue to take third-party games away from Xbox, and Xbox called them out for that also. They take third-party games away from Xbox, and here they are up here crying. Let me read something verbatim from this, these documents. Each annual Call of Duty releases takes approximately 3 to 5 years to develop. As Activision Blizzard releases one Call of Duty game per year, this equates to an annual investment of hundreds of millions of dollars, right? So they're saying, they have all these 1,200 people work on a game, 1,500 people distribute and you know publish the game. Thus, Call of Duty alone has more developers than most game companies employ across the entire development portfolio. In other words, no other developer can devote the same level of resources and expertise in development. So they're saying, yo, they're spending all of this huge investment on this game, and we can't do it. Our first party studios can't do it. So we need this game on our platform. Man. And they don't want the deal to happen. They do not want the deal to happen, point blank, period, because they know it is going to move the needle with Xbox people going to the Xbox platform. I don't care what nobody say. These casuals get a hold of $70 versus $10. Shit, I'm giving me Xbox. Their friends are going to get Xbox.
Oh yeah,
and
the family share. Yeah.
That's it, bro. I mean, that's it. They're scared to death, mate. I feel they're genuinely concerned, scared, whatever adjective we want to use to say how they're feeling is real, bro.
It is real. Yeah, Sony, when they you knew Sony was feeling some kind of way once, just when the information went live, they called Phil Spencer immediately and said,
bro.
I'm in danger.
That's what they said.
Wow.
They said, please, Microsoft.
I'm in danger.
We need help. Don't not
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson.
You will. You know, like when they did the paperwork. This was what was funny, Dirt. This, fellas on the panel. This, everybody listening. This was what was funny, right? Because when they came with when they came out with their statement, they sounded like they were hard, right? Like they came out like, "Yo, we made sure that that Microsoft will Xbox. We contacted Phil Spencer personally and made sure that he met his obligations with our contract."
Right.
It was talking spicy.
And
they made it seem,
that's not what happened.
It seemed like they bully him or something.
Yeah. You know, they came hard. See, and so people fed into that, like, oh yeah, PlayStation's letting them know. Oh yeah, PlayStation letting their ass know. You know how they do that. You know how the PlayStation dudes talk. Yeah, they let them bots know. They went up to Phil and they went to Uncle Phil and they was like, yeah, you know what's going on. We the best, blah, 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 blah. And this paperwork right here that was sent out to Brazil just said what this clip that I've been playing, this little sound clip.
I'm in danger.
They're scared as hell. That's not how they came to Phil. That's not how they came to them. They were like,
scared, man.
Mr. Spencer?
Dude, you had people crying the doggone Biden. Please stop this deal.
Bro,
stop this deal, Joe Biden.
They went to the president. Hell, I think some even didn't even, since they don't be paying attention to politics, I think some of them went to Trump. They went to Trump. They went to Biden. They hit up Pelosi. They hit up Mitch McConnell.
Everybody.
They were like, Jesus Christ, Lord of Latter-day Saints, please do not let this deal go through. They were contacting Putin. They were saying, shit, do something, please. That's bro.
Trying to find Ronald Reagan. They like,
they were trying to find. They were trying to find Jimmy Carter. They were trying to find Obama. They were trying to find goddamn Clinton, Hillary Clinton,
stop it.
George W. They were trying to get them all, bro. Like, man, can you stop this deal? That shit is funny as hell to me.
Hey, can I say this? Hey,
yes, sir,
yo, Meg, like, till you go to the rest of the panel, can I say this right quick?
Yes.
Like, then I'll shut up. My boy Sean76 said early on the show,
shout out to Sean.
He remembered Pony saying last generation when Xbox guys, you know, like one of the only few, like the few narratives we had last generation against them was, y'all don't have anything multiplayer. And I vividly remember, you should remember too, Mega, because I remember you was on the show where they were saying this kind of shit. Well, we'll depend on third party for multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember them saying that. Yep. And guess what? That has come back to bite them in the butt. The PS4 generation, it was great, right? They had great single player games. But what happened they refuse to invest in multiplayer and games as a service. And last generation is when games as a service really started to take off. I mean, there were some games before that, but that's when it really started to take off with PUBG, with Fortnite, with Warzone. Was last generation. And Sony's strategy has came back to bite them in the butt. Similar to Xbox 360, that was a great console, but their strategy back then came back to bite them in the butt in the Xbox One generation, meaning constantly having these third-party exclusives, second-party exclusives, and they didn't build their own first party, and it came back to bite them in the butt. Same thing with PlayStation, the PS4 generation. Yes, they have great single-player games, no doubt about it, but we say one and done, and I never really liked that term, but at the end of the day, that's what their games were last generation. They were not making money after you would buy the game, you would finish it, that's it. No more income coming from that game. So now they're trying to invest in that, obviously, with these live service games and these multiplayer titles they're developing.
Putting games on PC now. Yep.
Yeah, putting games on PC now. But at the end of the day, COD is their bread and butter. That game makes PlayStation money every year. Even last year with Vanguard was the weakest selling Call of Duty, was still one of the top selling games of the year.
Yeah.
So that's it, bro. That's all I wanted to say before you go to the rest of the panel.
Well, no. You spitting 100% facts, and see, and then you know what? And now since since that time, since Sean Layton and now to move to Jim Ryan, it's clear Sean Layton was adamant about these services isn't adequate. Game Pass isn't making these numbers. They're not doing this because at that time Game Pass was still unknown because there wasn't the games.
It was in its infancy.
It was in its infancy still. So Layton was making his point, and they were like, Jim, you got this job, and they sent that boy packing. They said, hey, they sent that boy was singing this song.
Hey.
Sean Layton over here doing other shit, bro. He out of here.
Hey, Mega, how many times over the past few months since I've been on this show that I've been saying that their lack of multiplayers for their, priority games that they make, it's what's going to kill them in the end. That's what brought the PS3 back. When they started having multiplayer games like Resistance and SOCOM and even that other game and Killzone. That's what brought them back to catch up with Xbox, because they was able to show that they had multiplayer games as well.
Well, then also they came strong with their first party with their single player first parties as well, with the Uncharted, and then The Last of Us got introduced and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
They had the combination. And our single players were basically multiplayer, where you could play it by yourself or play them co-op. Sony didn't do that. This generation. And that's what came to bite them in the ass. They still believed in the old school way of one and done. That shit don't fly no more. I said this yesterday on Next. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go on to it too far. But how long have I been saying that, K Mega? You remember?
No, you were saying it forever. Yeah, saying it for a minute.
So now this time it bit them in the ass, because Call of Duty is their biggest, other than Destiny. And Destiny is a different beast. But Call of Duty has been their biggest multiplayer game for the PS4. That this generation and last generation.
Absolutely, bro.
So without that, now you're scared, because eventually Microsoft is going to throw it in Game Pass, but you will still be playing and paying Microsoft for the game that you're going to get from Call of Duty. And that scares the shit out of them, because people love free. They love fucking free. And you brought a lot of this shit on yourself, and you're going to have a $70 price tag. And my question is, I want to ask yesterday, but I kind of forgot about it. Is Microsoft going to offer the DualSense for Call of Duty? Or they just going to let them go straight? That's what I wonder.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about on the PC? on the
No,
PC?
DualSense on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation 5, are they gonna offer the upgrade for DualSense on the PS5 once all the
No,
acquisitions is done?
you know what I think that out of what will happen out of that situation, I think Phil and them will drop that game back to $60.
Yep.
And leave it up to Sony's discretion to do what they want to do. And Sony could still probably charge 70 because they'll say for the dual sense and stuff, like that. That's what I'm thinking because Phil made it clear he hated the $70 price point, and if he has his choice, if he had his choice, it would still be 60. He didn't like the price hike.
But the dual sense has to get programmed also into the Call of Duty.
I mean, but so does the regular Xbox. So the Elite Xbox controller. That's just a bullshit ass tactic for Sony to just try to make the PlayStation fan base believe that controller is something next revolutionary
next
to another level. It's like that technology has never been done before.
I know.
Yeah, like I mean that's bullshit. No, it's a great controller, but it's not. It doesn't warrant to pay an extra $10 for a game
for the control feature. Correct.
Yeah. It's not worth that. It's not worth that.
Mm-hmm. That was just my thought on that because nobody actually brought that up about will they program for the DualSense or not on the PS5. That was just wondering. That's all.
Yeah. So okay. So now the question I want to know because I don't know because I haven't looked at the pricing for God of War Ragnarok, but will God of War Ragnarok be $70 for even on the PlayStation 4?
Yes. I think the PS4 version is 60, but the PS5 version would be 70.
Oh no,
it'll be
70.
Yeah. But for the PS4, I still believe it's 60. I believe.
Well, because remember they said that they were done with the upgrade thing.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. That's something. So people, let me know in the chat.
Version of be 70. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like people in the chat, because I you know what I'm saying. Oh no, he said it's 60. Okay. Because what's going on with you, John?
The PS5 version is 60.
What'd you say?
The PS4 version is 60. I don't think the PS5 version.
No, the PS4 version will be 60.
Oh yeah, the PS4
version. Yeah. Okay, so they're still dropping it being 60. Okay, all right. Yeah, that was because I was looking at what Ash was talking about, and so I was like, hold on, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't looked at the price. Yeah, what's up?
I think you skipped Ham for the for that last topic.
No, I'm finna go to him next. No, and then I'm finna go to you, Yobi. Yeah, no. Sir X-Man just jumped in, so I was just like, let him go ahead and say what he had to say. So Ham,
respect.
What do you think about this, man? Is Sony scared, man? I mean, just bottom line, is Sony scared?
Bottom line, is Sony scared? Hell yeah, they're scared. like I don't understand where people get this spin of like, they said this, but they ain't. They're just being messy right now. They're just like what kind of like gymnastic class are you in to think that somebody is like not worried, but just pretending to be worried? This is a multi-billion-dollar business. Like they're not pretending to do anything when they're speaking out like this. What people don't want to flat out say is Sony's had a horrible freaking week. They've had a horrible fucking week. The numbers on the game ain't showing up, and those people that said buy games, things ain't looking so hot.
They looked at that $70 price and was thinking just that.
And then this Xbox Activision deal got people in their feelings hard about it and coping with all sorts of different, tools and, pets and safe spaces. And, I mean, it's insane out here just to sit back and watch people try to say everything is fine when it clearly isn't. That's why this whole Square Enix talk is coming right back up. I mean, it was quiet for a little bit, right? It was quiet for a little bit, and then the closer this deal is, the more it keeps getting approved, the more loud we keep hearing about this Square Enix deal and whatnot. Everybody thought Xbox was out of the race due to last generation. The Xbox came around the corner like, gotcha, bitch. They ain't fucking around.
That was fired. That was fired.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Betrayal.
God
That was
damn!
fired. Good
Oh, that was
shit,
great.
yo.
Yeah, but he did. Keep going, hell. You got me on that one. You got me.
No. I'm done right there. I mean, that is what it is. That is what it is. You know.
Done. Okay. All right. Yo, we go ahead and finish this off
Oh,
on
God, yo,
this
that was
topic.
fucking perfect.
On this topic, so we can move on to the last one, so we can get out of here.
So Sony is showing concern over Game Pass and acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Is Sony really scared of this merger?
Yes.
I'm calling it how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We know that you.
Okay.
Integrity?
Listen, let's take it back.
Okay.
360, right?
Yeah.
360. Boom. Doing great. We had a little hiccups with the red ring of death. Still didn't stop their sales. People still buying the shit. Consoles going in the red. They send them back. Boom, boom, boom. Spent over what, like $1 billion to fix the issue? Cool. Issue fixed. Whatever. Who had the marketing rights during the 360 generation for Call of Duty?
Oh, Microsoft.
You already know that was Microsoft.
360 for the whole gen.
Whole gen,
right?
Whole
All
gen.
right, boom. So they had that front cover. They had games coming like out the wazoo, like left and right. Like they dominated. Fast forward to the next generation. K-Mag on the front line. Griggity on the front line, along with King from ILP. Got their legs beat in. Almost lost y'all legs.
Oh yeah.
Embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was on crutches. They recovered, right?
Yeah, we was over rubbing our legs.
The swelling went down, thank God.
Yeah.
Hey man, the swelling went down, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. My wife see my legs. She was like,
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, baby. I've just got my ass beat by a bunch of stands because I'm trying to stand strong for the cause, baby. I'm trying to stand strong for the cause.
Yeah. So fast forward. So when the Xbox One generation, Xbox almost got sold off.
Yup.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
it was bad. It almost got sold off. It took
bro, it was
took
fighting.
one. It took one person who was a Microsoft lifer who started at Microsoft from the ground up and worked his way into the position. Shout out to Phil Spencer and his team. A lot of people don't understand that they put a gamer in charge of the Xbox division. A lot of people fail to realize that, oh, what's so special about Phil Spencer? Because he's us. That's what it is. He's us. He's a gamer. He's us. Pretty sure he played more games than half you motherfuckers out there. But we're not gonna say that though. You know I'm right, Griggity.
Absolutely, bro.
Yes.
I'm with you wholeheartedly. Yep.
Every time you sign on the Xbox Live, you see him right there playing.
Yep.
Phil Spencer's team saved the generation. Now we're in the repair phase. Building from the ground up, building from the ground up, building from the ground up.
Yep.
We had to hear all that generation. Halo, Gears of Forza, boom, whatever. Oh, Phil, you gotta stop with this kumbaya shit. Phil didn't believe in, he believed in doing the whole kumbaya. Everybody should hold hands, but then a few people had to get in this ear, like, yo, Phil, this ain't that type of game, dog. I don't know if you knew a couple years back. Sony put on, Dreamcast in the ground. They put Sega in the ground, So fast forward. Now, you notice it's not that type of game. Xbox One generation, Sony tried to do the same thing they did the Dreamcast, did the Xbox. They try to get your ass up out of here. Now, as the Xbox Series X generation was coming up, and Mega called this shit out many times. So, okay, Mega, give me your flowers again. He called it the changing of the guard was gonna happen. He called it when Phil Spencer got into that shit. He said this kumbaya shit, this shit gotta stop. I don't know who got into Phil Spencer's ear, but after that, you start seeing little changes here and there. Oh, what it was, the little camera thing that came with the Xbox One. Oh yeah. Take that
Connect.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that out. Take that out. So Xbox One by itself. Boom, boom, boom. Change one. Changes from TV. No, it's about the game. All right. X that. Yeah, they had their own. They had their own like little movie studio. They cut that out. Boom, 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 boom. Trimming the fat. You gotta trim all that, right?
Right.
Now, somebody got into this. It's like, yo, this ain't that type of party. These motherfuckers not here for play. Now, people still testing Phil's gangster. It's like, Phil ain't on nothing, whatever. Boom. Now he had to drop the hammer on y'all ass. But Zenimax. I still remember that day. Everybody was on the internet going insane. I was going insane. K Mega, Griggity Ham, everybody. They still call Phil Spencer bluff. I'm like, oh word? Alright. Boom. Purchasing in the phase of purchasing Activision and Blizzard. Y'all still think he being nice? Nah. Now, fast forward to now. Now, as soon as that Activision news went public, Microsoft is in a position to buy Activision. Like Kamanga just said, Sony jumped on the phone, called Phil. Hey, yo, just let you know, we still got the exclusive. Not exclusive, but still got the rights for the Call of Duty. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We
No,
gonna buy.
that's not what they said. They was like,
I'm in danger.
that's what. Remember, get it right. That's what they were nice
Yeah,
as
so they
hell.
so they call Phil Spencer on some bully shit, whatever. Boom. Contracts, all right, cool, whatever. Contract done. Now, to fast forward to what you just said, is Sony scared? Me personally, yes, because a lot of people are not looking at the fact that Call of Duty is a monster.
Yep.
It ain't just Call of Duty because it's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty because it moves units. Call of Duty is a system seller.
Yep.
Imagine this: when that deal go through, check this shit out. I want y'all to peep game. That deal go through, right? Now Activision is now fully owned by Microsoft, right? Now check this shit out. I guarantee you not. If not, if within that same year or that next year, you're gonna either be seeing these Xbox Series X and or Xbox Series S being replaced, box art being replaced with Chief. They taking them off the box art for the Series X. They're gonna replace that with the Call of Duty
Oh,
logo.
yep.
Call of Duty logo, and check this shit out. Call of Duty logo on the box of the Series X and the Series S. But wait, it gets better. Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X, S, $250, or they might drop it down to 200. Just pie in the sky. Drop it down to 200. But on the side of that box, it says Xbox Series S, Call of Duty, X, Game Pass Ultimate. You can't beat that. So you buying a Series S or a Series X with Call of Duty coming in the box. Not even coming in the box. You got Game Pass coming with it. You might either be a three-month Game Pass or a 6 months Game Pass. That's killing two birds with one stone. Now, that's not gonna happen for like maybe a couple years now, because they still got the marketing rights up to 2024, 2025, right? Once that happens, that is what Sony is scared for, because the marketing rights, when 360 had the marketing rights, everything was Call of Duty was the home to Xbox. Now Call of Duty is home to the PlayStation. Majority of those PlayStation units, I would say like 95% of those units moving because Call of Duty is the marketing rights is over there. Some people out there even think that Call of Duty is exclusive to the fucking Sony because they
Yeah,
got the
they
marketing
did.
rights. And majority of those people are the casuals thinking that. But the hardcore gamers know the truth. It's not exclusive. Those marketing rights are just over there. So the marketing right is giving more eyes to the Sony product. So once that contract is finito for the marketing rights, that's gonna come back over to Xbox, and the whole shift is gonna change. Going back to what K Mega said years ago before all this shit popped off. the changing of the guard. And I'm done.
Yeah, no, I mean, you just broke that down. Let me go ahead and read these super chats, and then I'll just make my words, and then we'll get to the last topic. Like I said, it's just a kind of throwaway, just to say that woman is crazy. She out of damn mind for what she said, and then we moving on. Getting out of here. DJ Berto Das, he says you should have James Dokes on there too. Surprise, motherfucker! Yeah, he says that is. I do got that.
He had that.
I gotta put it in there because because I had to change up my soundboard, and so it's in my in my drive somewhere. So I got to put it back, but I do got that.
Wait, before you go to the next one, Shizno Elite, you said I'm surprised we didn't get a 3-month or even 1-month Game Pass with the Series S at launch. Actually, when I bought my Series S from GameStop, it was a bundle. It came with, I believe, was it 1 month, 3 month? Actually, it came with a 3-month Game Pass card. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, because what I've seen, people who's been sending out their cards. Because only people that could use it are the people that are new to Game Pass. So because as a matter of fact, I got one too. I got a 3-month. Well, it was a 14-day. I'm sorry, it was 14 days. And I was like, let me see if and that shit said, no, you already got Game Pass. You can't add 14
mine was
days.
3 months. When I got my Xbox, I just threw that shit out there on Twitter. I'm like, hey, y'all can have it.
And Ray G4, you a damn fool. That's what made me laugh. He says Mega and Dirt was using tough acting to Knackton last generation. Boy, we was sore. My asses was so, boy.
Well, why didn't y'all? You could have either with those codes. You could have went to the Windows Store on the PC or the Xbox Live, and then you could have entered the codes. And then, if I remember, it would have added your codes on from there.
Not those codes. No. You had to buy. You had to repurchase those. You couldn't add those 14 days.
And Kay, I left off something, bro. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people forgot this. Xbox was never the sole. I mean, Microsoft didn't see Xbox as the sole focus.
Oh no, they didn't give.
Once Phil got into that chair and he changed Satya Nadella mind, it was go time. Yep. And we never seen Xbox in a position like this before. We never seen Microsoft, we are all in on Xbox. Like we was like, wait, what? And once we heard that, we knew it was about to get lovely. And look at the seeds that they planted, and now it's growing.
Yeah, because Satya wanted it on PC also, and he wanted that cloud service.
Well,
on
he
PC
wasn't on
too.
board. He wasn't on board with Xbox.
He wasn't on board at first.
Yeah, no, he wasn't on board. Now, like that article that I talked about some years ago, that was because I remember Megatron was like, you need to read this? And I said, I already read it. I said, but I totally agree. And we had a conversation about it. But Phil came in there full like, bro, I've dealt with all these other people who's treated Xbox as like a redheaded stepchild. We either all in or we're not. You know what I'm saying? Like he says, we can't be doing this half in because the words was in that article. It's like we can't half-ass this.
One leg in, one leg out.
Yeah, we can't half-ass this. We are all in or we're not. We need to be done. And you know what I'm saying? That's what Phil was saying to the new CEO of Microsoft. He was like, "Help me, help me." You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And Satya pulled the bomber and said, "All right, go do what you got to do."
Right. Like whatever Phil came and told that man not only was changed his attitude towards it, but he was like, "We writing some bigger checks than we're writing for Windows." That should tell you right there that this shit's serious.
Right.
He said, "We about to win this bullshit now." That's what he said. He said, "We about to win this bullshit." When they fuck Sony want to come at Microsoft like that, oh, you done fucked up now.
Yeah. So we got Phil Spencer walking back to Jim Ryan and Sony, just like
he comes in there and I said, "Look, bitch, I'm Rick James."
like he ain't fucking around no more, bro. He is up there.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yo, go ahead.
One more thing. Phil Spencer was dealt a shitty hand because once he took over, He ain't have nothing to work with. They gave him
Nothing.
he had the people around him at the time. They looked at Xbox like, oh, the Xbox, oh, that thing, like, ew, like, get it away. Like, Phil got the shittiest hand, but he made the best of it, and now look at it now.
Hey,
Go ahead.
man,
What was you gonna say, Dirk?
let me just say this right quick. Everything you guys saying is absolute facts, bro. And I mention this all of the time. Xbox had to rebuild. What you just said, Yobi. Phil Spencer, when he got Xbox in 2014, bro, like you said, they were barely hanging on.
They didn't believe in
Satya and Nadella asked Phil Spencer, asked them point blank, why do we need Xbox? And like you said, Phil had to convince him. And Phil also said, listen, man, we're either going to do it or we're not.
And he brought his team he brought his team aboard. You got Sarah Bond and Aaron Greenberg. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, Greenberg was already there, but
but Greenberg's already there. But the thing, it takes time. Like I always use the analogy of sports. Like when your team has some down years, it takes time to rebuild. You have to draft the right players. You have to sign the right free agents. You have to, change add the right coaches or general manager.
And you got to innovate the environment. You got to innovate it.
Absolutely. And it's taking some time, but as you see what's going on, it's clear as day. Well, like look at Xbox roadmap, bro. Do you remember, Mega? I know you remember in 2016, 2017 when Phil Spencer would say, we don't want to show any games too early.
Right.
And that was complete BS because you know why? Besides Halo, Gears, and Forza, they ain't had no damn games in development.
Nothing to show,
Yeah, they ain't had nothing to show. But I guess what they're doing now, they're showing games early. So you see their roadmap. It's just going to take time. Yes, guys, like years like 2022, where we don't have any AAA huge first-party games. Yes, that's a little rough, but we'll get over it. We survived 2017, 2018, 2019. So the roadmap looks tremendous, and everything you guys said is absolute facts. And if you sitting here hating on Phil Spencer or you just hate Xbox.
Yeah, that's it. Like, because anybody that to look at what this man has done, like Jack Trenton, even Jack Trenton was, Jazzy News is real fat. He always do them. Dayline fire. But
Dylon.
But Jack Trenton still wasn't in a position as bad as Phil was in. Phil, think about this for a hot second. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know I want to get us out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to understand this.
We having a great conversation. Go ahead.
Oh, we are. We preaching. But like I said, I know. But I just say, but this is, think about this, man. Sony has done this stuff so much to other companies. Like, we are all Sega fans on this panel. And people that's listening, they're Sega fans. If you're an Xbox fan, for the most part, you are a Sega fan. And Xbox, and PlayStation just decimated them until it's third party. Same thing with they almost put Nintendo into a position where they were damn near decimated to be the third party. Because Nintendo was trying to keep up with the big dogs, and they're like, whoa. Hold on. Why are we following who they are? Why are we following them? We up here with the Ataris and the Magnavox. We saved gaming. Man, fuck this. We do what we do.
Right.
And Xbox came in here was, so gung-ho. They was doing what they just to try to get their foot in the door, and they did it. And then PlayStation was like, man, we ain't tripping until the 360 came. And then all of a sudden, they started playing those games like they did with Sega because they were threatened, like they were threatened by Sega. And then, boom, they almost won. And they were trying to give them with the coup de grace. They were trying to finish them off right. They were trying to finish them off by the end of this by the beginning of this generation, by coming out with their lineup. Remember, because I believe I said this last week, that they were going, just think, they had the rights to Starfield. They had the rights to Ghostwire Tokyo. They had the rights to, or the timed exclusive rights to Deathloop and all these other games. And on top of the games they were going to be dropping, and they were locking down Final Fantasy, And Xbox, and let's say only Xbox and the games that they picked up from, or the studios they picked up from 2018, none of those games are here yet. Bro, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. But the mere fact that the vision, and that's why I was saying to those guys back then, was that I said, this shit takes time. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo, it took them a whole damn generation before they got it together and brought the Switch. And I said, PlayStation had to still recover, even though they kicked up sales at the end, but they had to even recover because they were too arrogant. And then Xbox did the same damn thing, being too arrogant, and there was people that didn't care about Xbox. You think that Phil's mess was in a position to where most studios would have been destroyed? Would have been done. Xbox would have been a third party, and PlayStation would have got what they want. They wouldn't have to worry about having a studio to make a Halo or a Gears or a Forza. They could have all had those games on PlayStation.
Right, all those IP might
real quick. Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
Sony started losing during the PS2 era and the original Xbox era, where when Halo 2 came out, and it was online multiplayer, and they also had the first Call of Duties online on the OG Xbox. So people discovered that I can play with. No, I'm talking about the OG Xbox.
No, the OG Xbox wasn't in nowhere comparison.
No.
It wasn't in comparison because the PlayStation 2 was the best generation.
But it started the path of people playing online.
I think Sir X-Man is right. It started that mind that it started to take that mind share.
No, he's right. He's right about that.
Yeah. So I think that started to hurt the narrative. I mean, PlayStation did have games that you could play online, but it wasn't. I played them online, and I was thank you.
Awful.
But when I switched over to Xbox, I had an Xbox, but I didn't get the online right then and there. Because I said, fuck Sony, let me get an Xbox Live card. Change my world. And I think that happened for a lot of people. Because back then, as we are growing up during that generation, a lot of our generation couldn't bring their friends over anymore. Everybody was starting to live their life. But when Xbox Live came, and it worked perfectly, it started to pick up steam. And then right before Sony came out with the PS3, Xbox Live came out. Xbox came out. 360 came out a year earlier. And then people were like, ooh, it's cheaper. And then they discovered real online. And it changed everything for that generation.
And for an American company to bring in Japanese games that was on the same level of what PlayStation brought. That was the game changer. And so the Xbox One was the disappointment because they didn't bring that type of variety. What we're seeing now is an Xbox that's all in, and it's sad that there's people that they're so dug into the sand by just saying that, well, PlayStation is going to be all right. PlayStation is going to be all right. When you keep seeing the competition following what they're supposed to be the console leader, and they're or the leader of what they have the mind share and all that, and they're following what people are saying last place, that is a bad sign.
Sony got afraid to innovate.
And they're being aggressive again by trying to overcharge people got inflation. They started this shit even when the pandemic was going on. People still try to give them a pass. I think people are now finally getting sick of the pass. They're like, look, come on now. You're
not giving your first party day and date. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, some people will say like the quality situation, but I think more so it's if you're gonna make me buy an older game again, how about you kick it? How about you sell that game for $40, not $70, like it's a brand new title? How in the hell would a remake to a game that came out on the PlayStation 3 and it's been remastered? It being remastered on the previous console, and you're bringing it back again with less features, and you're telling me that game is on the same level as God of War Ragnarok that's going to be a new experience for me. That's going to have new features, and it's going to have more enemies, more this, more that. And you're telling me that this game is on the same wavelength like that? See, Sony. People are starting to wake up and starting to understand that Sony's on that bullshit. Anyway, we got to get on. Okay. All right. Last topic. Former dev for God of War Ragnarok trying to justify paying $70 for a Sony game, saying that it's kick ass to support games at $70. It's the right move. Okay. Do you guys agree? This is an open discussion. I'm not going to just pick anybody. Anybody that wants to talk about this first.
I got this motherfucker right here. If it's so fucking kick ass and your game coming out in about 4 to 5 months, where the fuck is the gameplay for it? If it's supposed to be fucking kick ass. The last God of War, you had gameplay for it for a year before the game came out. Where the fuck is your gameplay to prove that it's fucking kick ass? And I'm sorry. I think that bitch gonna get delayed.
Whoa,
get mad at me.
Don't call that woman out her name because over a game. Come on now.
Oh, I was talking about God of War. I didn't know.
Yeah, he's talking about the game. He wasn't talking about
the game. Okay. I thought you was calling the woman out her name.
No,
don't do that.
If God of War is supposed to be the end all to all be all, I'm used to every God of War and every PlayStation game having gameplay and trailers all over the motherfucking place advertising for it. I haven't seen shit. I think this is just a place marker that they put out there to scare the competition. And I think this game is going to be delayed sometime before it comes out. I think they just did it. It's so Sony to do something just to make them feel relevant.
boy. I wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm sorry.
My God.
Y'all can get mad at me if you want, but I've known Sony since the beginning. And they do shit like this all the time.
All right. Who want to follow that up?
Of course she's gonna say that,
Well, she's not even working. She's working for Blizzard now.
Yeah, but she worked on it. You know how it is. They're all kind of, the gaming industry. They all kind of stay together. They're not gonna throw anybody up on the bus. She's not gonna throw up on Sony up on the bus for charging $70. I mean, or maybe she just feels that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is.
I think that she's over here thinking about her pockets because I think she might have an incentive in her contract. That's basically that because there's in some contracts, if you work on a game, you get kickback according how well the game sells. If it hits a certain quota, then they'll get the devs will get reimbursed a little bit of extra, a little extra coin. Other than
what did she say exactly, K-Maker?
Okay. I reposted it. And at first, I didn't read the "and" part, and so I thought she was saying that she was making minimum wage. But I was like, "What? Come on, what? What are you talking about?" But she was saying, and she didn't.
If she was making a minimum wage, I said,
she said, math time. I spent at least 3,000 hours working on Ragnarok at minimum wage before taxes. See, that's what I read right there. She said I spent at least 3,000 hours working on Ragnarok at minimum wage before taxes. That's $21,750. I was only one developer, and I don't work for minimum wage. See, that's the part that I read right there.
Sony on welfare. I told you, Sony on welfare.
But no. Listen to what she's saying though, because see, I didn't catch the last part because I read that part. Let me read it again. That math time said I spent at least 3,000 hours working on Ragnarok at minimum wage before taxes. That's $21,750. I was only one developer. And I don't work for minimum wage. $70 for a kick-ass PS title is fair as fuck. That's her word.
Damn, who gave her a big bonus?
Well, I mean, she got paid. The devs She was done. She said she worked 125 3,000 hours is about 125 to 127 days work. And so she got paid before, before she left. And hopefully, and from what it sounds like to me, she wants people to invest into that $70 because she might have a clause in her contract to where if they hit a quota, that she'll get a kickback. That's how I look at it. Like she's trying to think people are suckers. Listen, let me just break this down right fast from my perspective. I've worked 3,000 hours, but you know what my damn pay rate was? It was still $25.89 an hour. I'm saying until I went past 40 hours, and then it went double.
Yeah, it went double. Like
The job didn't say.
My job's the same way. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean,
get paid the same amount. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? In Oklahoma, like, let me make this clear because some people like say from California say $25. You weren't making shit. $25 in Oklahoma an hour is very good money because the cost of living is very low out here. So again, a lot of people in this country work the same amount of hours a day and make the wage that they make. So that doesn't mean that that I should have my job tell me, well, you know what, we're gonna raise everything up, and we're gonna make sure that your pay doesn't go up at all. We're gonna make sure that we make our money, but you stay put from what you're doing. Like, look, if we made a product and we're doing a great job with it, we support it, right? That's what's supposed to be the American way. From what you're saying is that it doesn't matter if you work minimum wage or if you work a little bit over minimum wage. If the company wants to charge you more money because you like the product that you made, okay, cool. But how does that benefit the gamer? That only benefits you. That shit don't make no sense. That don't make that math that ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Because I mean, especially if the game listen, the game is going to be better, but how much better is it going to be from the 2018? That game won Game of the Year. Is Ragnarok going to win Game of the Year? I don't think so. It'll be nominated, but I don't think it'll win Game of the Year. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think that she's out of bounds for trying to solicit people to pay $70 for games when, if you're making more than minimum wage, what about the people who are making minimum wage? You want them to pay $70? They're like, you know what I'm saying? There's other shit. So people got to make decisions between gas.
Damn, she can't even afford to buy the game, K-Mega.
Well, I
minimum
mean,
wage.
When she said, but she said she's not working for minimum wage now, or wasn't at a certain time. Maybe when she started, she was at minimum wage. But again, you're right. She would have to make decisions. Because if she's making it, because Santa Monica Studios is in California, shit, $21,000, that ain't shit out there. Nothing. So you would have to make a choice.
The way you're describing it, K-Mega, just sounds like pocket promotion.
It is. I don't know. Dirt, what you think? Oh, is Dirt gone?
You know,
okay.
like I already said, I don't know, bro. I don't know what her motive was. I'm not really sure what's even going on with this. Yeah. I mean, I really don't have any thoughts about this. To be honest with you, it just seemed like she just tweeted this to tweet something. I don't know. Like, was she attacked by a fanboy or something? Was this a quote tweet? Did she respond?
Yeah, the quote speak a quote tweet for her still making the same point. And even there was PlayStation and there was Xbox people. There was just gamers that was on her ass. Like, how are you trying to justify $70? Like how you are? Like, we all know developers make good money for the most part. Now, when it's those independent or people just trying to start in, they struggle a little bit. But there's no developers that's making less than $21,000, bro. Trust that. You know what I'm saying? If they are already established to be making a big game like that, they have to make on an average of over $100 and some $1,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, our boy Don, he always talks about, I got to drink the finest strawberry sodas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it to me, it's kind of like you're trying to say the haves and have-nots. The haves are gonna support this game. The have-nots, who cares? Sorry. You know, that's how that came off to me. I don't know if that came off to you guys that way, but I just found out to be rude as hell. Like, who are you to come telling people what their pocket should be like? Like, people got to make decisions.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Bro, you goddamn right, like it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to make decisions between gas, food, you know what I'm saying? House payment, you know, on an apartment or a home, or hell, if they renting, or if they buying, or if they, car payments and every goddamn thing else. And you
At
gonna tell us
$21,000, she was getting food stamps there, wasn't she?
You know what's crazy? What Kim Maker just said about this?
That pisses me off. What's up?
I forgot who it was, but no, you posted this on Twitter, K, about it being $70, but people always looking for a deal, and they got at you about that. It's like we in the pandemic, gas prices and all that's going on. You really think the people is gonna think, well, okay, should I spend this $70 or should I wait for a deal? You damn right they're gonna wait for that damn deal.
Right. That's what most people are going to do. That when The Last of Us drops on PC, I'm not picking it up day one because it's most likely going to be 50, 60 bucks. I'm going to wait till that bitch is about 30, 40 bucks. I'm not spending. I bought the game twice. I already gave. It's just like I was saying before we start the show about Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? I got Spider-Man early, but I got it for a discount.
I'm getting it for PC. I'm getting it for PC.
Yeah, I got it for PC, but I got it for a discount. But you know what I'm saying? I got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll sit there.
I bought Spider-Man 2018 for $40, and they gave me Miles Morales right along with it.
See, for me, I bought.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's available now.
No, I'm talking about Spider-Man 2018 when I bought it on the PS4.
No,
okay.
I bought Spider-Man day one on PlayStation 4.
Right.
Then I bought the remaster. But it was the upgrade, so I paid for the upgrade fee, and I forgot how much that fee was. And then I bought Miles Morales because I didn't get Miles Morales because because I think that they sold that package when the PlayStation 5 came out.
Yeah,
with the
I bought that.
Yeah, see, I didn't buy that because I couldn't find a PlayStation 5. Hell, at that time I couldn't even find an Xbox Series X or an S. So I was just like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna buy Miles Morales on the PlayStation 4. So I paid my dues. I'm not paying another $60. So I was like, I'll wait because I really want to play the game on PC because I never beat the regular Spider-Man. Now I beat Miles Morales, and I was like, because I couldn't get into the Spider-Man game for some reason, but it may have just been a mood. Because I was playing a lot of single player games on PlayStation at the time, and then I jumped on and I was like.
It was those terrible. It was those terrible MJ levels, probably.
Well, yeah, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I was like, I want to give this with a different experience, because at that time it wasn't even 60 frames; it was 30 frames per second and shit like that. So I was like,
oh, I'm gonna be playing it at 120 frames a second or a month.
Saying, right? Yeah,
that's what I want.
It for sure. So I'm like, I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to support. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I've already spent the money like 3 times for some Spider-Man. Yeah, and I already bought The Last of Us 2 3 times. I'm not buying that shit again for no damn for no $70. A lot of people don't know that I be double dipping sometimes. Like I'll buy a game on PlayStation and then I'll buy it again on like Days Gone, like Final Fantasy, Persona, shit. Damn near every one of their first parties, the ones that came over to the PlayStation, to the PC, I have bought them again. I am not doing that shit no more. So I'm just gonna wait. Especially now since they talking about we gonna charge $70. You want me to pay $500 for a console? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing it, son. You know what I'm saying? You got me bent. I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You call me cheap, call me whatever the hell it want to. I sit there and show my support. I ain't gonna do all that. That's just me.
Man, listen. They can be out there and lie all they want to, but everybody loves a deal. Simple as that.
Yeah, like everybody loves a deal. So for this one, say this stuff like this, agreed. But anyway, I was trying to stop it at the 2 hour and a half.
Yeah, that's
I feel
about.
it's gonna. That's about
Yeah, that's about
average. Yeah,
average.
that's
3 hours.
average.
Yeah.
That's about it. But we was having some great conversations, man. That's why I was like, let's just do 4 topics.
Yeah, I even shocked him this time.
You was some fire tonight, Rex. Man, I was impressed.
That was pent up frustration.
Yeah, I was. You let that shit out. But anyway, all right. Dirk,
I don't
really
like a
do
fraud, man. I don't like a fraud.
Man, where can they find this? Hope you and wanted to have you on, or anybody from. I've been trying to get Sean on, but the time limit, the time so different. Maybe I could try to catch Sean to put him on Devin the Gamer and stuff like that. The same with a whole bunch of other people, like, you know what I'm saying, King David, others, you know what I'm saying? It's just different.
It's a little late for me also. It's around midnight. You know, I'm in Detroit, so I'm Midwest Eastern time. Oh, it's all good.
Midwest in the house. Yes,
there
sir.
you go.
Midwest, yeah.
Chicago, baby. So I know.
Chicago.
I was born and raised in Chicago. I moved down to Memphis.
Chicago, man. I can't
that's right.
stand
Because
it,
I was telling I was telling family. I was telling you that I got family. I got family in Pontiac. So I was just like, yeah.
Oh, do you? I was just in Pontiac working last week, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was just in Pontiac, man. I didn't see too many high yellow people out there though. So
no, believe it or not, a lot of my family is dark. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. People was questioning my mom, like, where you get the little light skinned baby from? Because we looked at some old pictures and and my ancestors back in the 20s and stuff, they were all light skinned. So it was pretty crazy.
Really?
So.
Yeah, and I spent a lot of time in Ann Arbor because there was this girl I was dating. So yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
I was out there not too long ago too. Ann Arbor, actually, yep. Thursday.
Man, there's a lot of beautiful redheads out there in Ann Arbor, boy.
Yeah,
at
man.
that college. Oh man.
Oh yeah, Michigan. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So thanks for the invite, bro. I got to get you back on WBT too, man. I'll be hitting you up soon. Yeah, man. So yeah, thanks for inviting me. Have fun. Check out, my channel. For people that's not subscribed, Dirk Griggity. I talk a lot of trash. Pro Xbox channel. Not anti PlayStation, but I am anti PlayStation fanboy.
Yes.
You catch my drift.
Right.
Oh yeah, just check it out.
In other words, you ain't gonna tolerate the bullshit.
Nah, I don't tolerate.
He never
the BS.
tolerates the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come to him with some bullshit, he just go call you a piece of shit.
A POS. Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yo Bean, appreciate it. Soren X, appreciate it. He says, great talk, dudes. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for sticking and listening to the whole show. I definitely appreciate it. And DJ Birdos Das says, keep the show going. I ain't got shit to do with your motherfucking console or
yeah, because I'm sure you got a backlog too.
Yep, you got a backlog and get to hitting some buttons like later.
I got some food in the microwave. I can't wait.
Or give me some crown. Anyway, so
you drunk ass.
I'm not drinking. I'm drinking lemon water. Might drink it afterwards.
Oh Lord.
Kobe, where can they find you at?
Hey, it was a pleasure coming on, bro. As per usual, K-Meg, I love you, brother. Hey, Dirt, it's a pleasure, man. First time we
Thanks, man.
We chopped it up. Hey, listen, I am a big fan of Dirt Greedy's podcast. I just want to say, man, the reason why I subscribe to his podcast is because he is fucking hilarious, bro. If you go to Dirt Greedy's channel every Monday at 6:30, if I'm not mistaken, right, Dirt?
Yeah, yep. Eastern time.
Eastern time. I guarantee you're gonna leave. When the show goes off or during the show, you're gonna be laughing your ass off. His whole panel, the chemistry there is insane. Never seen a chemistry like that out of all the podcasts I've ever listened to. Aside from ILP, they got a great chemistry, but y'all chemistry is fucking fantastic.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, so just keep that shit up. That is I love your podcast. So keep up the great work, y'all. You guys are entertaining as hell.
Thank you, man. That means the world to me. Yeah, man. We we just want to be, we do console war stuff, but it's in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? It's not just rage and going off on developers and we just having fun, bro. So man, thanks for noticing that. I appreciate that.
Oh, definitely, man. Man, listen, it was 1 week. Man, I had a bad week at work 1 week, bro. And I knew your show was coming on. I was like, man, I'm fucking pissed off. That shit came on, dude, 5 minutes of the show. I'm laughing my ass off. My manager comes to me and say, "Bro, I haven't seen you smiled all week." I'm like, "Man, I'm listening to my favorite podcast. You piece of shit." He's like, "Damn."
If you ate some bacon, your ass would be you feeling good.
Oh
Yeah.
man, thanks, bro. Appreciate the kind
Hey,
words.
so thank you, Cub, because boy, that was one terrible ass week. But your podcast, it brought me out of my funk. I was like, man, I love this shit, man. So thank you.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
But yeah, y'all, hey, K-Mega, shut the fuck up with that fucking bacon talk, bro.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Y'all can find me every Tuesday night on Retro Renegades, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, me and the boy we just chop it up, talk shit, drink beer, play retro games. You can find me on Twitter at Dragonheart Yobi, Instagram Dragonheart Yobi, TikTok when I post stuff, Dragonheart Yobi, and YouTube when I start posting content, Dragonheart Yobi TV. Twitter, my hashtag is Peace Love Life. I call myself Mr. Peace Love Life. I post positive messages either every day or every other day. You ever have a shitty day or you're in a funk or something, my peace, love, like hashtag with the positive message will get you either through your day or it will help you. It help you put a different perspective on things. Look, life is short. Don't take life too seriously. My message is what hopefully put a smile on your face. So thank you.
All right, Sir X-Man.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be here. Glad people listening.
Sorry, bro.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, dude? Damn, I love you. You got mental problems. You seriously got mental problems.
As long as I've been doing this podcast, shit. Anyway, go ahead,
Nah,
man.
but I enjoyed, everybody in the show today. The panel was phenomenal. The chat was smooth, stuff like that. And I appreciate everybody's well-being to me, and things are getting better for me. So hopefully my voice is slowly coming back, and I hope you notice it. And
Yeah. As soon as you're 100% again, we back on your ass, bro.
Dude, you ain't getting nowhere near my ass. But
Here you go with this, man. Listen, mama.
Nah, but I enjoyed the conversation, and I appreciate everybody respecting my point of view, except for K-Mega. Except today, he really did. That shocked me, And that's about it. Everybody knows where they can find me. I'm simple. I'm easy to find. Have a good time, everybody, and have a great gaming weekend.
Fuck your 3 monitors, by the way.
I know, right?
Don't be hating, bro. Don't be hating. There's nothing like racing the game in triple screen. There's nothing like playing a racing game in triple screen, dude. Nothing.
And then you woke up.
So don't hate. Mm-hmm. Dude, I got Club Sport pedals. I got Club Sport steering wheel, and I got a Fanatic shifter. I'm good.
Nobody care, bruh.
Mm-hmm. You brought it up.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
All right,
don't hate because I spent that money. Don't hate.
Ham Solo, where can they find you at? We hear all about his whole PC lineup.
Yobi started that shit.
Yes, I did.
Bad Yobi. Okay, go ahead, Hams. I love Hams too. He's the man.
Lord. You're pretty dope too, Sir X-Man. Really good to have you back and everything, like I said previously. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at HamSolo05Gaming. And then you can find me here every Friday on GRG. But as for my own personal podcast, TSWS Gaming is the channel that I do my stuff at. You can see the link in the chat. I just posted it there if you want to go check out some of the shows or, hit that subscribe button if you've been there before and seen some stuff that you liked. I've had various people on the show. I've had K-Mega. I've had Dirk Gregory. Did episodes with them, more of an interview style. As of next week, I got Doom Cutie coming on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I have Rayua coming on as well. She's a Twitch streamer. pretty dope, pretty dope girl in gaming as well. I got a couple ladies coming on, so it'll be pretty exciting to talk to some female gamers, get their kind of perspectives in gaming and whatnot. And actually, when I was on Ryu's Twitch channel, somebody hit her with some disrespectful female remarks. So I'm kind of curious to ask those kind of questions, like how does she feel, having to deal with that still in this day and age and stuff like that. So definitely make sure that you show up to that on TSWS Gaming. Like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays when I do Behind Them Stick shows with various people in gaming. And then I have bull sitting with Loke and Cozy Beluga. Today she drank mustard soda.
That girl, boy.
I don't know what to say, but she
might,
about vomited on air.
Well, she's gonna outlive us all because her immune system is like Incredible Hulk's.
What is wrong with that woman?
I don't know.
Hold up.
I really don't know, because that was her plan. We didn't say, hey, be on our show and do something weird. Like, we didn't say anything like that. She came on there with like a full head of steam and just like, I don't know, it might have been our second podcast or our third podcast. She just busted out something nasty. I think it was like pig's feet or something like that.
Expired pig's feet.
Yeah, the expired pig's feet.
Oh yeah.
And remember, K Mega, the way that looked when she dumped that can into the bowl.
That looked like a dead body.
Yeah. So yeah. If you want to come through, get a good laugh. We're pro Xbox, pro PlayStation, pro shit talk. We're also con Xbox, con PlayStation, still pro shit talk. Because I mean, we keep it real, for what we personally believe or how, and what we personally like. Not every day or every single thing is a pro, and I feel like people need to realize that and actually stand up to like things that they don't like in gaming and stuff like that, and stop like shilling or acting the fool just because this is my favorite console, I'm gonna love it no matter what. Nah, man. Some of them, Xbox be slipping. PlayStation is currently looking like they're slipping, and we're gonna call it out every single goddamn time. So if you like that kind of shit, hit me up on TSWS Gaming and see us on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I've had some Xbox rants too when they fuck up, so I know the feeling.
Hey, listen, Dirt, I think you need to make Cozy the new POS of the week.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, goodness.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming and checking out the show, man. Have a good weekend. We'll definitely be streaming, doing Fight Night. Come and check us out. I'm going to see if I'm going to do. And if not, then we'll definitely be streaming Saturday. Or if we'll be playing Outriders or if we'll be playing Wildland, whatever. But if you want to come and join, come and check it out on the Twitch channel, KMega45, or come and check it out on YouTube, KMega45, man. Thank you guys so much, man. God bless. Happy birthday, Ham. Happy birthday, Fonz.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. One of the original members of the GRG family. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody have a good, blessed night.
Peace, love,
Later.
life.
Peace out.
Thanks for checking out the GRG podcast. All your gaming news and our special topic of the week. Make sure to join us every Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. This was the GRG podcast.